idiots!
What were you gonna name the kid? Yeah, it was something like, it wasn't like Dyson or something. After the vacuum or some shit.
No. I wanted it to be Delson. After
Delson, yeah.
Was it infamous Second Son character? It's a fucking fantastic game. Reason to get a PS4 right there.
There's no reason to get a PS4.
So that and Uncharted. So good.
What voice was that? What voice was that?
It was nobody. I'm sorry. I've been trying dumb voices. All right, I get real bored at work lately.
Don't you take care of like kids, and that's what you do?
That and I Facebook you a lot.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm like, yeah, they'll do their own,
So
1+1.
I saw a trailer. Well, I'm getting my notes up here. I saw a trailer for the new Power Ranger movie.
It looks sick.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna go? Do you think they're gonna stay like PC? Do you think they're gonna? Do you think they're gonna change? What I'm saying is, do you think they're gonna change the colors, or are they gonna is the Asian chick still gonna be yellow and the black dude be black?
I was telling somebody that I was like, Power Rangers was kind of racist. They're like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, how is it racist?
Well, I just like the whole Asian people are yellow, and then the yellow one, and then black and red. Later on, I think in a couple other series, they have a Native American being the Red Power Ranger.
Well, yeah, it fits, right?
Negative Jeff's views and not necessarily. Oh, anyways, though, I forgot we have a special guest with us tonight, everybody. We have one of Negative Jeff's family, if you will.
Whoop whoop!
We have DJ S-Fly, my friends.
Would you go ahead? You just told me before it started you were at the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you tell Calvin how great it was?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I got a Fago shower. I actually got up on stage.
Oh, cool. See, I was up there too. See that?
How did you guys not know each other then?
Well, just look.
Well, I mean, I guess family don't always have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
We're just there. We're there for each other if need be. You know what I'm saying?
I find it weird that you guys put the words ICP and awesome together. Like, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't really fit.
I'm going to stay by the original argument of you used to listen to him, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I also used to listen to, like I said, Simple Plan.
You still listen to shit. So again...
Tay-Tay is not shit.
That's not the only thing that you listen to, though.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of System of a Down lately.
Why?
Because System of a Down's fucking awesome.
They were awesome for 2 albums.
What? He showed me they have a new album coming out.
Yeah, they have 15 new songs ready to go or some shit, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
A boner from me.
No.
50 new songs and a boner from Calvin.
That's the new hit. What was the last one? Because, okay, so...
I think Hypnotize and Mesmerize was it.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
But they had that.
Still, this album sucked.
Still, this album was good.
No, it was not.
That pizza song
I
they
said
had?
sucked, Calvin. I didn't...
No, I thought you were talking about ICP again. Sorry.
No, that
flip-flopping.
doesn't work here.
Anyways,
okay.
and I listened to Coheed and Cambria. They're good.
No, I cannot stand the. I have to say the instrumental is really good in that.
He's a badass guitar player. I fucking hate his hair.
I love his hair. That's like his best feature. I mean, the best part about him.
I hate her voice. The first time I heard Coheed was 9, the movie 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that movie about?
I don't know.
Like
It was
sock puppet. Or
Welcome Home was the song though that they did for it. Right?
Yeah, dun 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 dun, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Wow, that is fucking cool." And then
Now
he's
we're
like,
gonna get
"Ah."
flagged because that sounded just like the song. Thank you for that. DJ S-Fly, you suck ball. I'm just playing.
Hey,
Oh, God. Yeah,
you're ignorant.
Yeah, I'm just ignorant.
that's going to get us flagged.
Remember when we
thank you.
got flagged? Remember?
Dude, I haven't seen any of those South Park
Oh,
episodes
you
yet.
need to. They're fucking great.
Well, I was out of the TV for
Yeah.
a month or whatever. Just making sure I have everything up.
I think you guys should just woot woo a lot. Let's get the record for most woot woos in a podcast today.
Okay.
Woot woot.
Why do you... I don't understand. I need a legit reason from you Because you're going to keep circling around to it because
Yeah.
he's here. So I need to know a legit reason.
Why I don't like them?
Yeah, I need a real reason. Like,
right.
what did they do to you?
It's not necessarily them. Like, I mean, they have some okay stuff. Like, I'm a big fan, like, well, I guess a bigger fan of Zug Island when they were on their album, you know, or like their record label for, I think, one CD, right?
just because
Tactiles.
a record label doesn't write the songs.
No, I know, but it's mostly like the way their fans are, I think, is what drives me a little crazy. And I
So-
know that's kind of like ignorant of me and
so-
everything.
When someone else does something,
And I
it
chose-
affects how you view a completely different group
Yes,
of people.
and
oh, okay.
I'm
Ignorant.
and I'm more of an Eminem fan. I had to choose that route, and I feel like you can't like both of them. You have
it
to
wasn't
choose
even like
one
real
or the
beef
other.
in the first place.
Wasn't
It was like 4 fucking lines back and forth, and then that was
Oh,
it.
I thought it was like the beef they serve at
Please
school or
don't
some
hate
shit.
me.
I'm tired of you. I'm so
No,
tired.
I don't know, and I think their rhymes are kind of I don't know stale, and I think they just kind of go back to the same thing over and over. They're like, let's talk about murder, let's talk about Fago up the ass, let's talk about
That's
murdering
their
with Fago
gimmick.
up their ass.
What the-
Well, it's just the same thing over. Like, I want to be shocked, I want to be odd, I want to like hear more about how they have troubled boyfriends and then break up with them every album. That's what I want. I want Tay Tay to sing with them.
So stupid. You're so stupid.
Imagine like ICP are singing that like, "Yo, dog, we'll never get back together."
Yeah,
Say,
it'd be a
"Whoop, whoop."
hit. Be a bigger hit, is what it would be. Fucking asshole, dude. You're so stupid.
You're so-
I'm just
Okay.
glad he hasn't heard the new female chick they got on the record.
Oh, what was her name?
I don't remember.
You'd like her.
Abby Cox.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how she got the record label.
Oh, what was her name? God
Which
damn
I
it.
feel really bad too, because I
Shit
hear
all
they're
over the
actually like
place.
fantastic people and donate like a shit ton of money to like schools
Yeah, but
and
you
shit in
just
Detroit.
said that their fans are what fucking turn
I know.
you
Well,
off. So
you know the fans here,
you're-
right? Like the huge group of them that we have in Casper.
Yeah, and they don't bother me because
They-
I don't care.
They were gonna smash a fucking fluorescent light bulb in my eyeballs.
Because
Hey,
you're being a
one
dick,
of those
probably.
guys-
I
What
wouldn't
were-
let them sell drugs out of my backyard.
One of
Well,
those
yeah.
guys did save your ass. Though.
Yeah, one of them did save my ass, and he's
Tell
a
me
good
that
homie.
story. Start from the beginning.
Okay, well, we used to do the backyard wrestling, out of my backyard.
Out of your
obviously.
backyard?
Yeah, like
Okay.
my mom's backyard.
No, I wasn't insinuating.
Yeah.
So, like,
Out of his back.
now,
door.
did you have...
Yeah, we had like the shitty ring set up, with,
Okay,
like,
so you had a ring and everything. Okay.
well, with the 50% like stolen stuff from hardware stores around town. Anyways, though, and my nieces were young at the time. They were like, I think maybe 1 and 2, and like I found out that they were like dealing drugs and stuff out of my backyard, and my nieces and
Now, were they selling them to fans or people that were there, or what were they doing?
I'm not
or
sure.
were just people
like-
just coming by?
Yeah, it was kind of a little shady situation like
Okay.
that, And I was like, guys, we can't do that anymore, like I'm gonna have to ask you. And they wouldn't stop, so I was like, we just have to like get it out of here, like no more, wrestling in my backyard.
Yeah.
And they were apparently, gonna mash a fucking like fluorescent light bulb.
How did
in
you
my
find
eyes.
that out?
One of our friends, I don't want to say names, or anything because I don't want anybody, but he's like, Calvin, just go inside, like, sit down low for a little bit, I'm not even playing. Ask him. It's crazy.
So they were outside plotting in your yard.
Yeah, to
To
get me.
beat you up.
So you don't
Well,
want
yeah,
to
you're
be-
interfering with their money. I mean, come on.
why.
Cash flow, dude.
Anyways, it was a bad situation.
So did they? That was at the last time. How many events did you have there?
Only like 2, and both of them got busted by the cops. We were like ridiculous, and it was. I don't know.
What was it called? Was it the motherfucking wrestling?
Yeah,
So
MFW.
stupid.
Hey, it was great. I remember though, like I had an ICP shirt that I wore to the ring. With
Oh,
a,
really?
With a backwards E taped on it.
For what? Oh,
For Eminem,
you
yeah.
fucking
But it was like
dork.
one of their like ideas, but it pissed people off so much. They're like, "You fucking faggot, you pantser!" Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. By the way, I didn't mean that.
we're friends now, so
I did.
this is where like we'd have that, Thank you for being a friend.
God damn it.
Golden Girls rocks. Come on.
I only went to one of those, and that was like right after Blake joined Internal Hate, and it was at some like Yellow House,
Yes.
or something.
I think that might have been a match he had with me, was it? Or
I don't know. I don't remember the
When he was
details.
sweet.
yeah, I was Squid.
Yeah.
My backyard wrestling name.
Your name was Squid.
Yeah, and we came up with a finisher. I don't
like
know.
squid, like
Yeah, like the fish
Okay,
or
all right.
whatever
Like-
invertebrate
Japanese.
delicacy.
Oh, delicacy. That's what
Yeah, not tentacle porn. We here at Stupid Idiots Wrestling do not watch tentacle porn.
Calvin speaks for himself.
Anyways, my finisher was like the jalopy slam or
The
something.
Jalopy Slam. Okay, I have to know what the jalopy slam is.
It was the side effect that Matt Hardy does.
The what?
The side effect where he grabs them like that and kind of
Oh,
jumps
yeah,
up
yeah.
and they land.
So you just stole his move?
No, I did it before he did.
Oh,
I did
okay.
steal Randy Orton's move though,
Well, of course you did.
because he's a fucking legend. And I stole Eddie Guerrero's move, the Three Amigos. I was good. I was real good.
I don't remember.
Until your
his
career
real
was
name,
cut
but-
down in
Yeah,
its prime.
it was
by
cut
people,
short.
people dealing drugs out of your backyard, and you had to take the high road.
I remember Jay.
We don't say names on this.
They're
It's
called
not his
Jay
real name.
and Shaggy. Do you think
Okay.
they're...
All right?
Yeah,
Just like-
that's
Jesus.
not his real name anyway.
yeah. All right. Mm-hmm.
He was over at the Juggalo show.
I thought I saw him, and I haven't seen him for... It looked like him, but
To
they...
this
Yeah,
day, he still hates me. Was it a couple of years back when Ninja Turtles, like the remake, was in theaters? He was like behind us, like "Arr," the whole time, kind of like. Mad
What did
dog
you do
me.
to him?
He was one of them I had to say no to.
Oh.
Yeah, but Lance was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think-
also not his real name.
No.
Lance Archer is what he meant to say. Oh, the ECW wrestler. I think he turned in like a Chippendale or something. Anyways.
Yeah, I remember Jay and Shaggy. They used to live across the street from me for a little bit.
Yeah.
I remember you came over one day
I
with
did go
Blake,
over
and then
there
like
a
you
lot.
wouldn't get out of the, or you were out of the car, but you wouldn't go over there or something. That was kind of funny.
I was never
Fucking
really a big,
pussy.
I was never into the drug scene, I guess we'll say,
you don't have
like,
to be in the drug scene to walk across the street and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I'm a pussy.
Jesus, dude.
I just remember when you guys were doing the backyard wrestling, you talked Jay and then doing the choke slam. I was like, what, 13?
Yeah.
Or something?
I remember I tried to back body drop this guy, so I picked him up and I went to take my arm out, but I didn't move it all the way, and he like lands on my arm like that. It was like bam, and I was like fuck. And I still like I have a scar on my thigh from where he threw me into a fence because we had like a rolled up fence on the ground, and he's all wham, and it just like cuts me up my whole entire fucking thigh.
We also
God
used to
damn.
shoot each other, too.
Mm-hmm.
With what, like BB guns or?
Our dicks.
Well, yeah,
Whoop whoop.
that's right.
All right, so how are we
Good
gonna do
lingo.
this? He has to leave a little early, so he won't get to go to the free zone or whatever.
Well, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is I told you that
Oh, yeah,
that I had a problem with
yeah,
you.
we have beef.
So Calvin, if you remember, I'm just on Facebook. You don't have to be leaning over.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show me something.
No,
Something
I'm gonna
fantastic.
read something. And okay, so if you remember last week, I asked you why you hated the podcast. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I want to know why you're trying to sabotage the podcast.
Shit, what'd I do?
No, you know exactly what you
I
did.
put the wrong. It was an autocorrect on my phone.
What are you talking about?
The I'm and in.
Oh no. That
How am I sabotaging?
get your
it?
fucking face
I
out of
want
here.
to see what the fuck I'm doing.
I need to read it. So hold on, let me go back. I'm seeing if you said anything first. Okay, you didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up. I
You
haven't
shut
gotten-
the fuck up.
So, anyway, Calvin sent me a link. It's looking like Wednesday at 12:12 in the morning. And the link says, I mean, I was going to leave this for the free zone, but we need to get it out of the way first because if a fight breaks out or something, get it out of the way. So anyway, he sends me a link and it says, Pro Wrestler Rhino to become Michigan legislator. Okay, and then here's this is what Calvin sent me. This is the link. Says Dearborn, Michigan, I believe. Professional wrestler Rhino has won a seat in the Michigan legislature. Dearborn Republican Terrence something Jaron, I believe, defeated Democrat Abdullah.
The butcher?
Yes, Abdullah Hamoud, I think.
Hamound.
Or Hamoud, I think. Yeah, the 26-year-old healthcare consultant in Tuesday's election for the open State House district, blah, blah, blah. The 41-year-old who prefers the name Rhino currently appears on World Wrestling Entertainment SmackDown,
Does
blah,
he
blah,
still
blah.
like really prefer? I just imagine they're like, Rhino, you have won. He goes, "Ugh," and gores somebody.
I don't think that's how it works.
I hope it does.
Says, so I'm going to skip a bunch of shit.
Rhino
Then it says,
2020.
he urged voters in the Democratic heavy district east of Detroit to be a Rhino Democrat. Jaron will be, I don't know if that's how you say his last name, but he will be paid nearly $72,000 a year as a lawmaker. So that's the link you sent me, okay? Mm-hmm. So then today, would you get your face out of here?
Sorry.
I'm trying to read it to you.
I'm nosy.
So anyway, Rhino posts to Facebook today, and it says, the numbers are in, and I regret to say I was unsuccessful in my bid. So, Weird, Calvin. You sent me a link of false news
I'm
that
sorry.
you want me to put on the podcast. And again, I asked the question, why are you trying to sabotage the podcast?
God damn it. I thought it was real, you know?
You thought it was real.
I didn't have time to read. Well, as you saw, it was like midnight. I woke up.
I
don't wanna talk why.
You woke up to see if Rhino had won,
No,
and then
no.
you went back to bed.
I woke up actually to see who won the presidential election, and that popped up in my feed.
You're an asshole.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sabotage. I love you.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I love
because
you.
that's weird. Because almost every week we have some sort of an issue.
And it's your fault.
Oh, really?
Because you obviously don't check it before you do the podcast.
I didn't. I
You're
did.
the
That's
fact
why.
checker.
I did. That's
You're
why I
the
brought
fact
this up.
checker.
It
You
was
would have
checked.
brought it up. You would have.
I just brought it up.
DJ S Fly, where do you stand on this? Whoop whoop.
Don't try to fucking bring him over to your side. He knows where the real clown love is in the room. Okay.
I'm gonna say the winner of this argument is whoever's got the bigger dick. I'll judge.
Calvin not pulling out a
Calvin
dick.
loses.
Look at. Did I show you my new wallet?
Oh, did you get that from fucking GameStop too?
No, I got it from Amazon.
Yeah, bullshit.
I don't do GameStop. Well, I did it to buy my Skyrim.
Why?
Because I decided I
Just
wanted it after the
download
game
it.
came out. I don't fucking. I like to hold the disc in my hand.
For what? It just goes in the machine and you don't see it.
I know, but then I take it out and I look at it.
Why?
And I don't know. I'm old apparently. I just like the disc. Like when I buy CDs, I can't just go like download it from
Do
iTunes.
you still buy CDs?
I do still buy CDs.
Why?
Because I like it. It's just I don't know. I don't know where this cloud is. I like to be able to see something, not just go, hey, it's in the cloud.
It doesn't have to be in the cloud. Put it on a fucking hard drive.
I have like one hard drive, and that's for my Xbox.
Buy another one.
I'm sorry.
You know how many hard drives I own?
How
Like
many?
7.
Well, when our patrons, start fucking giving us cash on Patreon.
What are they going to give us cash for? You to be misinformed and fuck them over all the time? Why would you pay for that? Huh?
Because it's hilarious
God
and quite entertaining.
damn it.
Maybe because I'm adorably cute when I do it.
No.
DJ?
All right.
No.
Whoop, whoop.
Quit trying to bring him over. It's not going to work. You lying to him. He knows what you're doing. Okay?
And I think juggalos are that smart.
Such an idiot.
There goes our juggalo fan base.
All right.
We lost them and the Christians already.
Let's, I guess we'll start. Okay,
Oh,
that's
look.
all my free zone shit.
Wait, no, I got some free zone. Hold on. Since he's here, this will be fun.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna free zone you.
Oh, yeah. You were going to ask me about Skyrim
Yes.
or something? Why?
Because
You've played the game.
I know. I want to know more about you. I did not know that you were a Skyrim fan. I found that very
Who
interesting.
gives a shit? It's a video game.
I think our fans would love to know too.
Okay.
All right.
They'd love to know about Skyrim. All right, go to Wikipedia.
Okay.
Type in Skyrim.
So, who do you play? A male or a female character?
A male, because I'm not a fucking creep.
What class did you start with?
What do you mean? Like
Character? Are you a Khajiit or
no, I'm a fucking Nord.
Race.
a Nord?
See?
Why?
Because he's fucking normal looking.
Do you like hand to hand, or are you more of like an arrow
Archer.
guy? Archer. All right. What do you level up first? Like what kind of
Archery, so I can
archery?
kill people.
All right. Why are you so handsome?
Jeans. Just these jeans, because I have a dancer's body, so they look really good.
And then you don't look like a Skyrim guy. What other surprises do you have?
I fucking hate him so much. Other surprises? I
Yes.
don't know. I mean, I like a bunch of different shit. That's the beauty to me. So.
I think when I look at Skyrim or think of that, I think of somebody like me or S-Fly over here, like a nerd, not a badass guy with a beard and.
Whoa. Did you
Yeah.
just assume?
Yeah.
I did. It's stereotypes. Like when you look at a black guy, you think, "Shit, better lock my car."
Well, that's just truth.
That's just
So, I mean,
DJ S-Fly and Negative Jeff's views do not necessarily represent the views of Stupid Idiots Wrestling Podcast and or the other Calvin.
so fucking dumb.
Put a comment down below if you want to hear Jeff say more racist stuff.
I didn't say anything racist.
You agreed with the racist statement.
I was actually thinking I haven't. I'm not going to say anything. Never mind. So we'll leave that alone. All right.
All right. Anyways, I just thought it was fun. Like, find out that you played that.
That doesn't make any sense.
How-
To find
and
out that I played that.
Did you get a boner when you killed the dragon for the first time?
No.
I did. I remember it like it was this morning.
Did you mod it to where it was a girl?
No.
Oh, you should have.
My lady's a girl though. obviously.
I modded mine.
Was it
I
a girl
replaced all
dragon?
the dragons with Thomas the Choo Choo Train.
Nice. I think I've seen a video of that. Yeah.
It goes around doo doo.
Oh. There we go.
Can you hear that on the podcast?
I don't ever recall hearing sirens on the podcast.
Well, not. Don't point out sirens, asshole. Talk
What
about
else?
the dog.
The dog. Do you ever hear a dog?
What do you mean? What else? The thing that interrupts us every time. What else?
Well, I just.
An asshole.
He's really mean today.
I'm here every single week, and I can't recall one thing we've ever fucking
Maybe
done.
I have dementia. We don't know.
I know.
You know what I do remember? The dad died at the end of Parenthood.
I remember that too, Calvin. You know why? I didn't see it, but I heard about it. So,
And Glenn dies.
yeah, he
I was
does.
just about to bring that up too.
No, I'm sorry. You have something to contribute?
What's Glenn's favorite restaurant?
What is it?
Popeyes.
Hey!
God damn it. Just bricked out the audio.
I'm going to break out your audio.
Jesus.
Anyways, let's start with Raw now.
Hold on. I want to know why it's so interesting that I played Skyrim. That doesn't make any sense.
'cause, like,
It's a video game.
I know, but it's like one of those video games that, you associate with, like, kind of the Magic the Gathering, like, D&D crowd and stuff.
How? That's like more Oblivion than anything.
Isn't Skyrim and Oblivion, like, the same thing?
No, not really.
Dragons And Patrick Stewart.
It's in the same line of games, but it's a completely different game.
I don't know. I think it's pretty much the same game.
No, not really, because it's a fucking third-person open-world game.
It's a first person, though, too.
Kind of.
Click either way.
No one plays
And-
in that, though.
Third person is really hard to combat in.
How? Just kill him.
What do you think?
There's a fucking thing right in the middle of the TV. Just put that where you're going to shoot.
I know it is, but it's just a lot easier to control, I think, when you're in first person.
I only go into first person when I'm in caves
Really?
because of the tight corners.
No.
So, because there's booby traps and...
I like to walk around in third person when I'm in the city and just look at it. I'm like, this is beautiful. I could live here.
Then buy a house there. It's Breeze Home.
I don't have enough money.
What are you doing? How do you not have money? The last time I played through, I had like 82,000 coins or some
Really?
shit. Yeah.
I just... Fuck, what did I level up my alchemy for some reason?
Why?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea.
I always
Lady
did
was nice.
Blacksmithing.
Yeah, that'll get you weapons and...
Yeah, that's what
But
I
see, I'm
heard.
not too crazy with I'm not really good with enchanting shit like swords and stuff. Like I get the idea, and I've seen people make like badass swords and bows and whatnot. But I can't. I don't know. That's never been the part of the game for me. I just like fucking running around and killing shit and stealing stuff. So,
It's a good game.
I'm already a vampire though, and it's fucking me. I've only played maybe 10 hours.
Really?
Because I just haven't had the time. I'm already a vampire, so it's fucking me over. Like I can't I'll walk into a town and people scream and shit like that.
How do you
Because
be-
I got in a fight with a vampire and he scratched me or some shit. So
Can you cure yourself?
well,
or-
yeah, but I'm not high enough to fucking do any of that shit. Like now I got to find I have to find a black gemstone or some shit like that or something, and then
you
I
go
gotta
to the
then I
ghetto?
gotta kill some then I gotta kill someone, but I have to have the fucking thing set to where I can get their soul into it and shit. I don't have that shit yet.
Black
damn.
Soul Gem.
Yeah, it
So
fucking
you're
sucks.
stuck as a vampire. Can you only go out at night? Like I
No, it's weird. It doesn't go that far into it. It's just like your blood boils in the sun, and then your stamina goes down and shit.
Yeah, you get debuffs when you're out in the sun when you're a vampire.
Yeah, it
And I
sucks.
think it's kind of the same thing when you become a werewolf too. Is you get
The animation for turning though is so fucking dope. There's a guy that just put up a video where he's like, I thought it'd be hilarious because there's like a peace meeting.
Yeah.
It's like I thought it'd be hilarious if I just turned into a vampire in the middle of a peace meeting. But it's like the Dark Lord vampire, like these big old fucking wings blow out of your back and shit. And everyone's like, ah, and like fucking fire starts going everywhere. Dude, it's fucking hilarious.
I was watching this video. Apparently, there's some kind of challenge. Like that. I can't remember what the hell that castle is. Where the jar lives or whatever. Jarl. Anyway, sorry. But you go there and you take off all your clothes and you whack somebody with an axe and then you apparently have to try to escape the town before you die.
That's a challenge in the game?
Yeah,
Did
no,
someone make that up?
Yeah, it's
or-
like one of those YouTube challenges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember that being in the game.
No, yeah.
Once.
I was gonna say.
It is just funny. It's these crazy British people I watch that were doing it
Who?
outside Xbox. It's really good.
I'm gonna delete that.
Why?
Because you don't need to plug bullshit.
Sorry.
Calvin, you've already said.
Anyways, and then like it kind of makes me think of like The Witcher 3. Have you played that? Are you a big fan of The Witcher 3? Oh,
I haven't played any of them. I heard The Witcher 3 was good, but then it came out and everyone was saying it was shit.
it's really good, but it's really fucking big, like really, and it's like hard.
Thank you.
It's really big and hard, but you have to like I don't know. And I fucking made the mistake in there where you save right before you get your ass killed, so I'm like in an infinite death loop until I go back to like one of my earlier saves, which is like 2 hours before.
That's one thing I do like about Skyrim though, is you can just save anywhere and then that's where it picks back up.
Well, this one is too, but I just kind of, when you get in those modes where you're like exploring and then you're like, shit, like fucking 5 hours went by and I need to save.
Well, that's part of the problem with me being a vampire is I get fucked up super easy. And I'm just like, God, because I don't have any of the powers. I don't really have anything. You can't, because if you're just a low level guy and you don't have the shit to accompany it, you're fucked. So like if I'm running down a road and some asshole hits me with a fucking sledgehammer, essentially, my fucking life goes rant, and then it's like then I got to try to run away. Oh, but I'm in the sun, so I don't have any fucking stamina. So
I made that mistake when I found the fucking what was it, like ice giants or some shit.
Oh yeah,
when you go and find like that big
outside light run.
Fuck that.
First like one I was hiding, and it was like a glitch, so I fucking arrowed him. I used like 50 fucking arrows on him, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go try the other. Boom! I'm just like fucking flying. I was like, shit, I should not do that right now.
Fuck that shit, dude. Yeah, that game's awesome though.
It's really fucking.
But no,
good.
I never play any games with Calvin. Every time he signs on, doesn't say hi. Nothing like that.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
What are you talking about? I've already told you my new name.
I forgot.
Booty Lord 420.
Oh yeah, yes. Because I remember that popped up, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Booty Lord?" And I guess it's Booty Lord.
I was gonna say, why would I not immediately? If someone asks that question, this should be the face that pops
well,
up.
That would be, Sir Huge Dick. I would have thought about that.
Yeah, and the Booty Lord.
I guess because you have such a huge dick.
Don't forget the 420 on it though, because I smoke so much dank weed, yo.
Kush, that's another word they call it. Sweet fucking Kush, Candyman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Skyrim's great, and if you want to add me, go ahead.
I play it on PS4.
Why?
Because
why do you do this?
I explained to you last time. Okay, ready? We're gonna run through this again.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. On my Xbox One, out of my living room, I have Dragon Age Inquisition, all the fucking DLC
you said
for
the
that.
big TVs in the living room, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Skyrim automatically be on that with how great of a game it is and the graphics and
because
everything?
I didn't know what game I wanted to get off of my Xbox at the time because I need to buy a bigger hard drive for it because I have like a 1 terabyte one only.
Okay.
So, and I have all kinds of other good shit on there, like The Witcher 3. I have a... What the fuck did I just say? Dragon Age Inquisition with all the DLC.
Get rid of that shit. Put that in the fucking little TV.
Have you played? I can't.
No, because it's not... I haven't played it because I'm playing Skyrim.
Well, you need to play Dragon Age.
No, I'm
it's
playing
fucking
Skyrim.
good.
I've got like another 4,000
It's by
hours.
BioWare, the same fucking company that does Mass Effect. So fucking good.
No one cares.
I like that game company a lot more than Bethesda.
Doesn't matter. They could only do Skyrim, and they're the greatest company ever.
Have you played that Evil Within that they did? It's really
I haven't
good.
finished it though. That game's fucking great.
That game, like I'm so fucking stuck
Jesus.
right now, and
That's the thing is like I started playing it,
pissed.
like I got super into it, and then something happened to where I wasn't able to play it for a while, and then I just didn't get back into it. So now I just got to like start over, because like I'll never remember the controls, and I'll just fuck myself. I'll die because I remember where I saved, and I know I'm in like a really really fucked up situation, and I just can't pop back into it without knowing everything again.
Oh
So
my
I
God,
can't do
I
it.
haven't gotten that far into that game.
Dude,
I think
It
I'm like
gets fucking crazy.
I think I'm like chapter 3 maybe.
I'm way past that, but yeah, it's fucking.
I might have to have you
nuts,
come over and beat
dude.
the part for me then.
Fuck
I
that,
remember
dude.
doing that, running away from the guy with the chainsaw.
Was that the guy like at the very beginning where you like had to hide under the bed?
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was like, I was just
Fuck
like,
that
I
game,
made the
dude.
mistake
freaking
of playing
out.
the hardest difficulty, and so it
What?
instantly just I didn't like it.
Yeah,
at
you get
first.
touched and your fucking dick falls off. It sucks.
Oh goddamn! It's so good though.
Yeah,
Such a good
that game.
game.
Yeah, it's really good. I need to play that and Alien Isolation. I need to go through that again. You ever
Apparently
play
that one. No, I hear though if you have the Kinect like hooked up to it,
Yeah,
it's even fucking like
fuck
way more
that
intense.
shit, dude. Because if someone comes in and like slams a door or something, and you're like hiding from the alien,
They'll
it'll
hear it.
fucking hear it and it'll come to you, like, and come find you.
Huh.
That's the game. Well, first of all, Alien, the original Alien, is one of the best all-time horror sci-fi movies ever. Like, just period. And then it's almost like Terminator, where Terminator 1 was like a sci-fi movie almost, and then Terminator 2 was like the greatest action movie of all fucking time.
So
whereas
good.
Alien was like a horror sci-fi movie, and then Alien 2 was like a fucking amazing action movie. But this one, the game is essentially supposed to be like a direct sequel to Alien, and so they set it up, and it's I forget what the word is, but the alien learns as you're playing. So like if you fucking start hiding in lockers all the time, it starts fucking breaking into lockers and shit. And if you start hiding in the vents all the time, it starts checking vents and like coming through the vents after you. And so like it does that all the time. So you have to switch it up, or else it will catch on to you and you won't be able to beat the game. So you can't get comfortable and like cheat, essentially, you know what I mean, kind of like that, to beat the game. Like you have to fucking get out of your comfort zone to beat the game, or you just can't fucking play it. Period. The game's fucking incredible.
That sounds really good. That made me think, sorry, this is a really random note, but it's like one of the fucking Metal Gear Solid games that came out like on the remastered one. There's an achievement you get where you're hiding in a locker and you look at like a poster of a woman and then you start masturbating.
Nice. I'm gonna
And
go
it
buy
shows
that game
Snake's face
immediately.
and he goes, ugh. Ugh. Like,
Jesus Christ.
it's the best thing ever. Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, no, it's a great game. But yeah, the girl that you're playing as is Ripley's daughter. So
I don't believe that.
it is. It's great.
Or not.
What?
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
God damn it. Here's the thing, like if you would make a joke that would land,
That was hilarious.
yeah, that people
It
could
would
pick
get-
up on,
yeah.
not a show from 1999 that not a lot of people watched.
Dean Cain was on it. Who didn't watch a Dean Cain show?
Me. Wasn't his only claim to fame like being Superman for like a minute?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
fucking making out with that lady.
And here's the thing, the only reason I know that is because I watch a shitload of movies and TV. That's the only reason. So
Are we ever going to get to wrestling in
no,
this podcast?
no, fuck it.
Well, I guess Raw was shit, so we could get
Oh
skip
my
that.
god, dude, it's so bad.
Anyway, so is Alien Isolation? Oh, Isolation! I just go through puberty.
Someone tickled his butthole on that one.
Is that just like 360 or is it Xbox One?
It's Xbox One.
I don't know for sure. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Stop playing shit games like Dragon Age and whatever that weird
Witcher.
tennis game was, or whatever the fuck it was. The chick, Samurai something. What was it?
It's Oni Chambara, Bikini Samurai Squad.
Yeah, bikini. Oh, see, I think bikini. I remember that bikini game, the volleyball game or whatever.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or
Yeah,
Beach volleyball.
yeah.
That was so good. That got me
No.
through many lonely nights when I was a teenager.
Boob physics.
Dumb, dude.
It was the best boob physics ever. Like one was up here, the other was like down
You know
there.
what I
It's like,
had when that
ooh.
game was out? The internet.
Oh,
So
I didn't.
yeah.
I did, but it was like in the living room, and it was
Fuck
like
it, dude.
that dial up. It was like doot, 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 bing, bing, bing. So I couldn't.
That's part of the fun, dude. You got to risk it. You got to sneak out there on a school night.
I
you know,
couldn't.
and you got to fucking have pretty much no sound, and fucking wait. And
How can
see
you
if
do it
anyone
to, like-
comes out of the dark behind you?
You know what I had back then? Calvin's mom.
Fuck yeah.
Other Calvin's mom. I don't know who this Calvin is you speak
Did
of.
she spoil any TV shows for you while you guys are banging? Is that her thing? She just likes to fucking.
No, she's just like obsessed with The Walking Dead because everybody is and their mom. I didn't mean for that. I'm sorry. That came out but
I wanna
no,
leave.
like she's like ridiculously
Swing
obsessed
and a
with
miss.
it. So, yeah.
So she's obsessed with The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. Why does she do that? Like, have you had a talk with her about this?
I did. I told her. I was like, I don't watch it until it comes out on Netflix, and then
Yeah.
I just fucking try to binge watch or something.
Yeah,
which
but here's the thing. Like, I understand like people talking about it, and like I have. If there is anything I want to talk about, I do have a grace period on it, like at least 24 to
Yeah,
48 hours.
right?
But the same
This
thing
was
is though,
like
like you're regardless if you watch on Netflix, I can understand how that's not really her problem. But the reason I am siding with you on this one rare occasion is
Hold
because
on, wait. Let me mark the day. What is today?
it is November 10th.
All right, November
It
10th.
is also 6:16 p.m.
6:16. Jeff sided with me. Okay, all right, sided
Is because
with
Google Calendar that.
me.
yeah, put it in your phone so when the 1 year anniversary comes up, you can celebrate.
I feel like I deserve this belt just for that. All right, sorry. Anyways, go on though. What were you
that
saying?
That's not going on a burial tour yet, okay? It's still thriving. All right?
He hates the Miz. It's a long story.
Miz is the
If you listen to
worst.
our podcast, you'd find out.
Yeah. Piece of shit. I don't know if you listen to it.
You're just angry because he beat up James.
Who beat up James?
The Miz did.
James. Oh,
James
Ellsworth?
Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on though.
Why is the train rolling through now?
Thomas has something to say.
It's
damn
the
it.
Trump train.
There you go. Fuck yeah, dude. There's a great music video called "I'm with Trump." It's so awesome. We'll talk about Trump in the free zone because I mean we have to talk about the election.
No way.
We have to.
I'm not. I refused to watch the news today, and it was wonderful. It was lovely.
You don't have to watch the news to talk about it.
I watched Tosh.0 instead this morning.
Oh God,
Best way
I
to
only
wake up.
caught some of it. Anyway,
Okay, anyways, go on. Why
what
you
were
side
we
with me?
yeah, because your mom. You said your mom did it like 30 seconds
It
after it aired.
was. I can't believe it. Rip, Glenn, rip. Whatever the
And
fuck that other Jebediah's
she
name or some
posted
shit.
like Abraham. Yeah, that
Yeah,
she posted
Abraham.
like fucking 40 times within like a
It
minute.
was, hasn't she? Like, well, before you shut your your Facebook off. Sorry. Anyway, she posted it. Like, I mean, she's still posting it, crying to this day.
Why?
Cause everybody fucking like loves Glenn, which I mean, I like him too. Like, he was one of my favorites. But then the governor also was too. But you don't see me still mourning his death. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe she's mad at me because I really like the governor even after he killed that. Was it?
Or
fucking
maybe
Herschel?
because you took her life away and you ruined her puss. Okay.
Ew! Don't say that about my mom.
I'm just saying you messed that up for a lot of people. She's still married to your dad, your real dad?
No,
So they got divorced?
no, they were never married.
Oh, okay.
I was an accident.
Oh, nice.
As she told me so lovingly, the product of a faulty condom. I know.
I don't use those. So I use staircases and stuff like that to take that. That's what you should do. Take Tanya to Mall of America. Those giant staircases there.
Whoa.
Trip.
Too far. It's
I'm
too
just
far.
saying. You know, you talk about needing a new TV. We've talked about prices on things.
I'm
A
excited
short
about my
hospital
baby.
trip later.
I'm excited about my baby.
Why?
Because it's going to be awesome.
Jesus Christ.
And I get to help.
You gotta buy strollers and
Yeah.
fucking cribs and
And capri shorts.
Are you gonna-
Not capri shorts, sorry. What are those? Cargo shorts?
gotta get some fanny packs, dude.
That's true.
You should deliver your baby.
I saw this thing that I want to do with
you
a
go.
fan or a fanny pack. Like, you should do it too. You like put the fanny pack and you cut a hole in it and you put your dick in the fanny pack and then you open it up and tell people to reach in.
Have you ever seen there is a costume I would like to do where it's this guy, he dressed up as a hot dog vendor like at a ball game, and he had like a tray, and he had like a bun here and a bun here and a bun here, and he had 2 hot dogs, and then he just had it was a dildo, but I would just put my dick in the hot dog bun and then just walk around, ladies. You know,
God damn.
that's what you got to do.
That is what you gotta do.
So anyway, let's start talking about wrestling for a little bit, and then we'll go into the free zone and fuck off again. So 3-hour Raw for me, 1.5 Raw for Calvin, but he still bitches like you had to fucking sit through everything.
I know. I don't know. I think I'm honestly done with Raw for a while.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Then you're not going to do this anymore.
I'll just come in for the fucking SmackDown coverage.
Oh, yeah, you'll just
'cause
come
it's
in
so
fucking-
good. Raw was just fucking
Well,
stupid.
it started off with Stephanie coming out, right?
Yeah.
Because I assume that's what happened, because my first note is, God damn it, Stephanie's music sucks so hard.
But she's gorgeous.
Well, yeah, but I mean, her music, this did happen at the end, where like we'll talk about what happened at the beginning, but like at the end, it's like that's what we were saying, like it has to be more intimidating or something, because all the McMahons and like Triple H,
Yeah,
anyone in
all
power,
have-
Shane's music,
Well,
not
Shane
really
has
so
the money,
much,
money, money,
but
money,
he's a
money.
little different. He's not
Yeah.
really like an in power guy for the most part. He's just like the fan favorite, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. He just kind
I
of.
hear he's. They might ask the punk rock extravaganza to do Stephanie's music.
Why are you even talking about that band? I don't associate with like anyone that was
Just
a part of that.
saying. I heard. I read it. I'll send you a link.
Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do, more false information. But yeah, with Stephanie's music, it's like this is why it's so stupid, because at the end of this, it was essentially her just like getting pissed and
Yeah.
like, you're gonna do it, whatever. Bah. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It should be like fucking like when Triple H's shit hits, it's like, oh fuck, that's some fucking business right there. You know, and then hers is this fucking shit little fucking
Yeah.
97 R&B song.
Yeah. No. I don't
know?
like it either at all. I like her though. I think she's gorgeous.
Well, yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about her shit music. Anyways, she came out and she started bringing everyone out for
Yeah.
Team Raw. Awesome, because the second Roman comes out, they didn't even try. They couldn't do it. They couldn't mute the boos. Overwhelming.
I heard the crowd like took over the show. Like,
You heard?
Yeah, well, I didn't watch. I mean, like they.
Oh, why would you watch?
No,
it?
they
You're on a
kind of
fucking wrestling
edited-
podcast. Why would you watch? The fucking
No, I was
show?
gonna say I didn't watch it live. I watched the Hulu, and they kind of edited it, a little bit and stuff, so the crowd was a little more quiet.
Yeah, they
but I
went
heard
fucking
like
nuts.
even the live, like I guess they really like just fucking crazy like Scottish fans.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous.
I would love to have been there watching that one.
Have fun. I'm not going there. So, you go
You
there.
could eat haggis.
Why?
I don't know because that's the only
What
thing
is
I
that?
know. It's like sheep liver. Or some
Yeah,
shit. I don't know
or
what's
isn't it
haggis,
like
you
the
know?
test? Isn't it like whatever wrapped in sheep's
Yeah, like it's
intestines or something like that? Yeah,
It's like all the I don't know. Anyways,
the only thing I know about that is from the movie "So I Married an Axe Murderer."
I just
That's
know
the
about
only
it
time
from
ever-
one of those like bizarre foods or some shit.
Jesus.
You ever watch it? Those good
No,
shows?
I haven't watched that. So
Too busy eating fucking peanut butter cups playing Skyrim, right?
what are you talking? I'm trying to read, and I just hear all I heard was Skyrim and peanut butter. So like those are the key words. So what are you saying?
No, nothing. Go on, read.
Oh god damn it! I accidentally deleted my raw notes again. Son of a bitch! Hold on a second.
We're strict professionals here, DJ Sly.
I see that.
So what'd you think of Raw when it opened?
Well,
Oh, I have to put some backstory on this. So I don't think this guy has watched wrestling since Tajiri was still like signed with the
Jesus
WWE.
Christ.
I've watched WrestleMania with you. So
Not at WrestleMania 30 though, right?
Yeah.
WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
No. No, I don't have that.
Calvin was there, but he didn't sneak into the line with me. Should have tried, man.
We couldn't find two. Well, we did find two, but remember we had to use the one to patch up the other.
Yeah,
and-
I know the story, Calvin.
I know. But do our fans know the story?
Yes, because we told him like the second episode.
I know, but do they remember?
I don't know.
We should
I
put it in our
remember.
book. Like,
In our book,
yeah, when we put out our
we're writing a
novel.
book now.
Probably not, because I'll say I'll come over to write it, then I'll never call you on the weekends.
Yeah, I know it's fucking bullshit, Calvin. It's fucking bullshit.
Anyways, I was just putting in that he hasn't like really sat down and watched wrestling, and besides WrestleMania.
You're not missing anything. It was awesome for like the last I don't know, year maybe. It got like super great, and then the brand split was fucking amazing, and everything was just fucking. Like Seth Rollins said it the best, or like he put out a tweet. He's like, if you don't love wrestling across the board right now, or if you're not watching wrestling or something like that, he's like, you're completely missing out. Like it was fucking incredible. Now the hype is finally starting to fucking go down. So
Now they just need to cut Raw
and of
down.
course,
an
that's when
hour.
we start a podcast. So actually, we started the podcast at the split.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the first live episode is for that, but the first episode we ever did, which I think was a test episode, I think that was based off of the split. So yeah. So we've been going strong. I mean, this is our 12th, so we've been going 12 weeks now. And yeah, it only lasted 12 weeks with them fucking being decent. So anyway, to the beginning of Raw, Stephanie brings out everyone. Roman gets booed to shit. Graves actually acknowledges it, which is interesting because they usually say don't fucking...
Yeah.
Or you hear tidbits about McMahon saying don't fucking talk about it, cover that shit up. Fuck, I don't remember what that note was about, so I'm going to skip that one.
Graves is a fucking genius on the microphone.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So then Owens and all those guys come out. He says they all need to get on the same page. And, Jericho says, even though all you guys are stupid idiots like everyone here in Glasgow, they keep saying, like, we're the leaders, we're the co-captains, we're best friends, got to get on the same page. And then my favorite part of that whole thing was Jericho was starting to do his thing. He's like, do you understand what I am saying to you right now? But then Owens jumped in. He's like, what I'm saying to you right now, I said it too. So that was a good one.
I died during that part. What? And then they fucking bring out the new member, right?
Who was the new member?
Seth Rollins.
Oh, yeah. He's the final
He's
one that
added.
they had announced. And then, of course...
Did you see like that strange picture they put up though for Team SmackDown? Like they showed all the wrestlers and stuff, and Randy's picture was like, or something weird like that. Like
You're the only person looking directly at him. Like, the second
That's-
any picture goes up,
I know.
you look directly...
I do.
I was looking
my
at, like...
boner shot through the roof.
I was looking at the overall picture like you're supposed to and being like, oh, there's all the wrestlers.
I
Okay.
did
You
that.
go, fuck everybody, where's Randy? The
That's
guy who
'cause-
blew me off in person.
Oh, don't even bring that up.
I'm going to bring it up every time.
All right, you go on. Let
Do
me
you,
just,
see, do you see him blowing me off?
here,
No.
I'm gonna give you the family. I need a moment.
Give you the family. God damn it, Calvin. Anyway, of course, a fight starts. Why fucking wouldn't it? And then Stephanie taking a cue from Mick, where she's saying, Fatal 5-Way tonight. Damn it, Calvin. Get back in the game.
Put your family on.
No.
He's coming over for Thanksgiving, he told me.
But yeah, so anyway, she did the Fatal 5-Way thing. Same thing Mick does all the fucking time. Just so irritating. So anyway, yeah, then that's where she got all pissed off, and then her music hit. I was just like, how is that like a final thing on it, It's just so goddamn stupid. She needs more music, or better music.
Well, you should submit something.
Morbid music.
Yeah, there you go. I skipped the cruiserweights.
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Did you? Oh, you didn't get the cruiserweights?
No. I hope to God they come to SmackDown so I can actually watch them now.
Oh, yeah, they've been talking about that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I skipped the cruiserweights. You didn't get it. All the tag teams come out, which did you get that?
Yeah, there was a Bill Goldberg, Brock Lesnar thing, yada, 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 they're fucking hype, and then it went into the tag teams for me.
Yeah, it was funny until the New Day came out.
Fuck though. Graves had the best line I've ever heard. And he's like, I would pay all the money in my bank account to watch Gallows kick Mojo in the mouth.
Oh yeah, and you mentioned that.
Created a GoFundMe for that. I would love to see that too.
He used to wrestle, right?
Corey Graves, yeah. But
he
too many fucking concussions or some shit.
Oh, so he's just an unsafe worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he used to fucking go for those chop blocks,
Yeah.
But he would do it at the front of their leg. So every fucking time he was just bloop, bloop, seriously, just fucking whacking his head on their fucking shins, which I'm like, that has gotta fucking hurt.
Yeah, I never. That was during the NXT shit that I didn't watch.
He was a fucking great worker, and apparently people say, just because the guy looks like, tattoos and everything, they were grooming him to be the next CM Punk character.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think he has kind of charisma in the ring for that. On the mic, it's fucking amazing. There's almost no better commentator right now.
Well, yeah.
But in the ring, he was really just kind of fucking, average, everyday wrestler.
Yeah, see, I don't know much about him.
And he has a fucking kick-ass guy tattooed on his arm, which I think...
A kick-ass guy?
From the movie
Kick-Ass? Yeah. Why?
I don't know. It's huge too. It takes up from here to here on him.
What is it the main character?
Yeah,
in,
just
the green
his face.
And yellow suit.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
That wasn't even the best character in the movie.
Let me find it to show you as you go on.
So yeah, tag teams come out. Like I said, the segment was hilarious till the fucking New Day came out and started overreacting to everything, screaming. Did you watch all this?
Yeah, I've seen.
What movie were they mocking? I can't remember though.
What are you talking about?
They were Braveheart.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I just like how they didn't say that, and then fucking what was it? I think Goldust was all, "You have a brave heart right now," and it's just,
I see what you did.
I fucking hate him. No,
time shared.
Yeah, it's just. But anyway, so that all fucking goes to shit, and then it's New Day versus the Club. Because the Club's out there telling everyone to fuck off. Essentially, are you trying to find his fucking dumb tattoo?
Yeah.
Jesus, you're never gonna find it.
So he's got a bunch of shirtless men on his phone right now.
Oh no, it's Corey Graves. The whole that basically was his NXT persona, the savior of misbehavior.
That is a terrible, terrible tattoo of that. It doesn't even look good.
But that is the Kick-Ass guy, right? I'm not mistaken.
It looks. I would assume so. Yeah. It's not a very good tattoo though.
Where are you looking at?
On his arm, his shoulder.
Yeah, let's see if we can find a better.
No, I don't know.
He looks like a fucking GQ model. Oh, there we go. As soon as it loads, if you want. Anyway. So.
Yeah, so New Day versus the Club.
The Club
it was
gets
the same fucking match they've had the last 9,000 times. But Anderson and Gallows win. So that's interesting.
I know. Apparently, there's talk of them moving to SmackDown.
Good. Get him back with AJ.
I know.
Jesus. I can't believe they split those guys up.
They're fucking fading real
AJ
fast.
was pretty pissed in real life, too.
Yeah, so. I hear he didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was just here you go.
Yeah, it seemed like he was pretty pissed. So then, this is when I told you 2 matches have happened within an hour and a half time
That's
period.
What I have on the top of there, see? So much talking, because even in my Hulu, I think the first, because it's like splits it up, like a half hour basically of like
Yeah.
each hour you watch. And I think I had like 25 minutes of talking and then that fucking
Then a
5-minute match.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. So Golden Truth versus the Shining Stars.
That was the timeshare one, right? That you guys were talking about.
This was another. This is another Graves thing that you made. Did you get this match?
No,
Oh, so
I
you
didn't.
missed this. This might have been the Graves line of the night for you.
We should have
So-
that segment now, Graves, line of the night.
we should do it. Byron, he said he'd rather sleep on a bed of nails than go to the Shining Stars Resort. And then Graves says, "Shut up! You sleep in a race car bed. What do you know?" So anyway, the match again.
That might be the line of the
was
night.
just
sir.
still the fucking same thing. The same match over and over again. Another fucking still kind of like 2-3 minute
Was
match.
it like any
where-
special stipulation? Or?
No, it was just tag match. Shining Stars win for no fucking reason. And then here comes some more talking.
Yeah,
The
Cole.
fucking the chicks come
Right?
out.
Oh, God. But Bailey. Woo! I put Alicia Fox is pretty damn hot. Then Bailey, so damn hot. Like,
Well, and there was another Graves line on
Ooh.
this one,
Oh,
where
I think I might have
Bailey's
missed
inflatables didn't pop up when she came out, and then Graves was like, "Oh," and it was great timing because Graves was like, "I'm so glad those stupid inflatables didn't pop up," and then like 3/4 of the way through they all popped up. And he's like, "Ah!" He's like, "I was hoping they got confiscated at customs because they're in Scotland." So crowd goes nuts for Bailey.
yeah.
And then I was sitting there, and I was actually, I don't know why I didn't think of Sasha, but I thought they were going to name Bailey, or not Bailey, Dana Brooke as the 5th member, but they
I
brought
thought too.
Sasha out, so that was kind of interesting. So then, of course, that turns in, but they do the same thing where it's like, you guys need to get this out of your system, blah blah blah. So here's a match because you guys all have to work together before Survivor Series. So it's Sasha, Alicia, and Bailey versus Nia, Charlotte, and Dana.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now, too. Alicia Fox is going to be the first one that gets eliminated.
Well, here's the thing: you can't say that because when you did say that, that made me want to set up like, ooh, let's do a thing to see who gets eliminated first, and
damn
we'll
it.
call the eliminations.
All right.
But you like to do that stuff, and then you won't follow through on what we're so.
I was hoping for like a WWE storyline where
Because-
they set up something and then just drop it and you never hear from it again.
Well, no, because I mean, I made picks for the NXT Tag Team Championship
Rhodes,
thing.
yeah.
Have no idea where I stand on that. Don't know if I'm winning or losing or if all my guys are out. Couldn't fucking tell you because someone over here. Oh, I'll keep track of it. I'll let you know. Never heard anything about it again. Couldn't tell you. I'm not going to go back and listen because I don't know where it's at in the episode. No fucking idea, so I can't find it. So Calvin's fucked me on that. He's fucked me on our new interface. He's checking his phone. So I'm tired of it. So anyway,
tired
I
of
don't
it.
give a
Bullshit.
shit. I don't give a shit if Alicia Fox is the first one eliminated
She
or not.
is.
I'm not going to play your fucking game. Okay, because
right.
you're going to pull me in. You're going to want me to fucking make a bunch of picks, and then you're not going to fucking follow through on it. Because I'm not going to remember what they are.
I'm not either.
So anyway, Bailey, it was a fairly quick match. Again, nothing real special, no high spots or anything like that. But Bailey hits the Bailey to belly on Charlotte and gets the win clean, which is going to start setting up the Bailey versus Charlotte thing. So now Charlotte's going to be pissed at her. They're going to go into Survivor Series. Sure, there's going to be some tension there,
Never.
and then they're going to set that up, and then
They're going to do like the whack each other tags, Bam, bam.
Well, I don't know, but in Sasha, I guess she just did an interview with Sam Roberts on his wrestling podcast.
Why
saying-
not ours? I think we were busy.
Yeah, that's what happened. Are we so busy? Remember when we were supposed to get someone on our podcast? And
Next week, I
and then
think,
someone,
right?
Oh, really? That's weird because 3 weeks ago I was like, oh, yeah, so maybe in the next week or two we'll get
No,
them on.
no, it was only like-
And then the next week after that I was like, hopefully it's next week. And now this week it's next week,
I
according
think
to
you're
Calvin.
exaggerating
Am
quite
I?
a bit.
Am I exaggerating quite a bit, Calvin?
Do you see what I
fucking-
have to deal with?
You see what I have to deal with?
Wait, you're part of the show?
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
God damn you! I fucking hate the both of you. Anyways, go on. Boo Cole, he did a lot of talking.
Boo Calvin.
Match was alright. Dana
so,
Brooke
yeah.
looked fucking hot. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, but you saw
What?
my thing that she's apparently banging someone, right?
Yeah, and you're
creative.
leaving now.
Yeah, I'm out. So once they accept
Hold
my
on,
application,
Chris, you should go sit in that chair. See how you like it.
They haven't accepted my application yet.
Oh, I just want him to try it out.
No.
Can we still do it here, or are we gonna have to find somewhere
No,
else?
you're gonna have to do it on the street. So I'll just leave it outside in a box for you.
We'll have a sign. We'll podcast for money.
But yeah, so they're going to set up for that. Zayn and Rusev
That was a pretty decent
for
match.
a title shot. I didn't pay attention to it.
It was all right. Rusev did a bunch. I took him to Kick City because I just felt like he was doing a lot of fucking kicks.
Was Lana out there at all?
You mentioned Lana cleavage.
Lana?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did she come out? I don't think she did, right?
Well, she did the intro.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was probably...
I don't remember she got involved.
See, that's why I didn't pay attention to this match. Nothing drew me in.
There was a botch at the end, I thought, which was pretty funny.
What was that?
Rusev actually went on the top rope, and Sami Zayn went for that haluva kick, and
God,
kind
I
of
missed everything. Jesus, I wonder what I was doing.
I don't even know what he did though, but it was just like, and then Rusev goes, ah!
Jesus. Speaking of botches, there's a shit one in fucking SmackDown I want to talk about. So now we're on to the Fatal 5-Way.
Did you watch that? The main event with all the people?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Well, that's more of a SmackDown thing. Calling shit a main event when it's not the fucking last match that's on, knock it the fuck off. Also, there can't be...
I was watching that, and then it kept going. I was like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
It
not the
wasn't
main
the
event.
last thing?
No.
Oh, that was seriously the last thing in the Hulu one.
No, I'm talking about SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
Because the women's match are
Yeah.
the main event for
I
tonight.
know.
And then it was in the middle of it. But they did the same shit at fucking Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
3 main events. You can't have 3 main events. It's a main event, asshole.
Unless it's you. You'd be 3 main events.
Oh, Jesus. You got me all excited.
Water everywhere!
So... Yeah, it's retarded. Anyway, Fatal 5-Way. So they all start going. They all start going for
Stuff all
Braun.
over here.
What is wrong with you?
You have junk all over this.
I have. Do I look like I sit on that side of the desk?
You don't. What do you let people do to this desk?
I don't know. They just
was-
stand over there and give me money. That's all they do.
It's for my thing. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. You start fucking ragging on me for shit, and it's your dirty ass notebook.
Hey, it's my Hooters notebook. See, owls. Hooters. Anyways, they all started attacking Braun. Brought out the
And
weapons.
he exploded.
I hate you.
We're never gonna go big, you guys. Too much tension between us. And he's killing elephants and stuff. And
Super kicking through a fucking barbershop window is what's going to happen. So yeah, everyone just immediately started going after Braun. Everyone hit their fucking move on him, and then when it was Roman's turn, everyone booed, which is fucking great.
I did like that part though, how Braun was just all.
Yeah.
I miss those.
Oh, you didn't?
when no, I didn't miss it. I said I
yeah.
miss those.
Oh, sorry.
Calvin.
Sorry, miss those.
Where people
I
would
thought-
Hulk up and fucking.
But did you see how far Seth Rollins flew?
Yeah, 'cause he's a
he
great
just
seller.
Threw himself. I was like, motherfucker, fell out of my TV. I'm like, go back in,
Yeah,
sir.
him and AJ Styles are definitely the best right now.
That'd be such a good match.
Dude, I'm hoping that at SmackDown it ends up being those two because that match, that final little run is going to be incredible because they're both workers, in terms of
Sorry.
carrying.
I had to hide my boner.
They're both workers in terms of carrying.
Yeah.
So they can, they can bounce off of each other instead of one doing all the working and the other one spotting, shit like that.
God damn.
So, but yeah, so everyone starts. This is a really good, fast-paced match. Everyone's fucking going back and forth. They really kept everyone coming in. So if someone rolled out, it wasn't weird. There wasn't a stop. There
Yeah.
was always something going on, which is how the fucking matches need to be. This match was fucking really good. And it sucks that it took me 3 hours to get to it.
That power bomb that Rollins did to Jericho, through the table, was
Yeah,
fucking
that was great.
awesome. I
So-
miss stuff like that. I remember Batista used to do that a lot, actually.
Dude, did I ever tell you about the time I fucking Batista bombed somebody in real life?
No.
Holy shit. Okay, so off topic, I was in Poughkeepsie, New York, and I was seeing Superjoint Ritual, and
I could tell a fun story, too, actually, if you want. No, go on, though.
you can go after this. So I was seeing Superjoint, and the security guards, I liked them because they were just fucking hammering dudes. I was up front because I fucking hate being up front, but with Phil Anselmo, I'm a big fan of mostly everything he does. And Superjoint, never seen him before. This is the coolest thing ever. So I went up front with this one dude that I had just met, And their fucking dudes just kept crowd surfing, and that was kind of annoying. And there was nowhere for him to go, so they just had to push him back because it wasn't one where they could grab him and like put him down and bring him back out into the crowd or whatever. They had to go back. There was nowhere for him to go. And so security guards kind of beating the shit out of these kids or whatever. Anyway, this fucking one dude, he's like kind of standing up on the rail and trying to fucking stand, and he fucking slips and he hits me on the base of my neck.
Oh.
And I just feel just nothing, just tingles and just numbness go all down my fucking arms and my back. And I couldn't feel the tips, my fingertips, couldn't feel them for 3 days. Like, I was like, fuck, dude. But anyway, he fucking hit my head, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And like, just when I was like, this dude's, I went into like panic mode. I was like, he's got to get off. And so I turned around and I grabbed him, and I grabbed him by his fucking by his hips, and I just fucking slammed him down, just right onto fucking concrete. And no one got in my face because they thought the security guard was trying to push him. So whoever was behind me thought the security guard had done it, because there was like 3 fucking people, and I just grabbed him. I was like, "Fuck this, dude," because I thought something got like really fucked up.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, so I was sitting like the next 3 days. I was like, "This fucking sucks, man." Like, dude, it was terrible. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, Batista bombed someone before onto fucking concrete at a concert. It was great. Fuck that guy though. So
did I ever tell you Phil fucked my girlfriend one night?
Phil fucked your girlfriend?
No, Phil, the guy from
Phil Anselmo?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I snored and drooled. He fucked my love.
Anyway, so damn it, Calvin.
This was like a shit ton or long ago. Anyways, there was this fucking stupid ass, like one of those like gangster white guys, you know, who's like 100 pounds, and we were like all hanging out and stuff, and he was being a jackass, making fun of me for wrestling, and he's like, "Why do you do that? That stuff's not real." And I was like, "You know, I like it, whatever." And he's like, "You should do one of the moves to me, you know, you should do it to me." So I was like, "All right, fine, I'll give you an F5."
That's where you hit him with a real DDT.
No,
fucking
it was better than that though, because it was pretty much a carpet like what we have right here, you know, like a thin layer of carpet onto the concrete.
Yeah.
So I pick him up fucking Brock Lesnar style, and I fucking huck him. Like I said, the guy was like 100 pounds. He just fucking face plants right into the fucking carpet. He's like, boom!
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, ow!
Think it's still fake, motherfucker?
They were like, why did you do that? I was like, he was making fun of it. It was a funny
the worst
shit.
I've ever done. I mean, you know, I've wrestled with my brother on a trampoline, but that's
that shit gets
it.
intense.
Oh, I know. So anyway, the last match anyway, super great, and then the final ending was really good too in terms of people getting in and out of the ring. So Rollins pedigrees Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Owens kicks Rollins out. Roman Superman punches Owens. Owens falls and lands on Jericho. They're both knocked out.
Gets the 3.
Owens wins. So hopefully that kind of starts the little thing. So overview for Raw. My favorite match was the last match.
Yeah, last match.
You as well. What about you? What was your favorite match?
It's got to be the one with Jax.
Nia
Jax.
So okay, hold on. All right, actually, hold on. So best wrestler for you?
I don't know. Probably have to go Rollins.
I went with Rollins as well. What about you?
Nice.
Jax. All right. So worst match for me was the Golden Truth Shining Stars match. Oh, we forgot to disconnect the phone.
Shit. All right. For me,
hold on. I can't. We're gonna have to let it go. I mean, I can't hang up on it. It's fucking
banana phone.
It's 6:46. Why would anyone be calling?
I don't know.
I should answer it on. No, I shouldn't. No.
Yeah, you got to be professional with your business, right?
Pieces of shit. Okay, it's done. I can't believe we forgot to undo the phones. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna say the New Day though was probably the worst match for me.
Okay,
the New Day versus
worst
the Club.
wrestler for you. Well, what about you? What match did you hate?
It'd be the Diamond Dust or whatever gold.
Diamond Dust. Hell yeah! All right,
we're talking about matches, not cocaine that you did, Chris.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start up a new. I'm gonna start up a new blend and call it Diamond Dust. Worst wrestler.
I don't know. I'll probably sadly off to go Big E. I'm getting tired of how he like licks his hand and then smacks their ass like 2 J Rocks. I don't know.
What about you? Whoever was facing Nia Jax, is that your worst wrestler?
No, actually, I was pretty into everyone.
Okay.
So
my worst was Reigns. So
before we go any further,
and the
though,
Spirit of the Miz.
Motherfucker! I think we need to tell our wonderful audience how DJ S-Fly here has a...
Yeah, I was gonna say. So now we're in between Raw and SmackDown. So you gotta, and I'm gonna want you to turn the mic towards him a little bit. Keep it more in the middle of you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna need to know what's the obsession with Nia Jax. So she's just like she's like your thing, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's because I kicked it on. He goes. I asked him. I was like, "What's the most important match I should watch in these, so I can at least."
I said the main event.
He said the main event.
Which
right?
one?
So I kick it on, I just kind of guess. I go like halfway through, and the first thing I see is Jax throwing women left and right.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, there's a big woman throwing women all over the place.
He's like, am I watching wrestling or porn? I don't know. Wait, is it porn?
Fascinates me because I want to get with a woman that could probably throw me around like
Nice.
this. Yeah.
So are you into big black women or just big women in general?
Just that one.
What about so it's not like a thing for you? Not like Amazonian women, like big chicks?
Do you want to
Not
get
Like
what is
like
it?
like,
Snoo Snoo?
like tall chicks? It's
Yeah,
just
death by snoo snoo.
yeah. It's just Nia Jax that does something.
It was just that. I was just excited. Maybe it's because there was other women involved too.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
okay.
about.
If Nia Jax makes you tingle, like
Like I said, dude, she's not bad to look
she's
at.
pretty, like in the face.
But the thing is like she looks so much bigger on TV. And when I went to when I
don't
went
ruin
to
it
those
for Chris.
shows,
Don't ruin it.
no, I mean
Earmuffs.
she's not like like it's just weird. Like she's not like she's still definitely bigger than fucking Charlotte or any of those, but
Yeah.
she doesn't look as bad in person. Like you know what I mean? Like not that she looks bad on TV, but she's more like she looks like more like stronger, I guess, in person.
Well, I
you know
guess-
what I mean? It's not like as like out of shape.
I think the best part of that match though was when all three of them tried kicking her in the back.
Oh yeah, and she just
And
she
she's
just
just
goes.
like,
Yeah. He just turns around like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I think before we go on, I just want to say, all right, you have 2 minutes. You have a
what do we-
sexual night with Nia Jax. I want you to describe it to Jeff and I.
I don't want to hear what he's gonna do.
Shh, go.
Crying.
There you go.
I just picture her like naked leg dropping you, and it's like,
Fuck yeah,
Oh, what's his name? The guy who used to do the stink face.
Rikishi.
Rikishi.
would you let her
Yeah.
stink face you?
Well, yeah.
Come on, she's a big woman. I don't think she can sufficiently clean her ass crack.
That's why you get a bidet or something like that. You know,
Ooh.
a lot of people
I
have
do
those
have
now.
a garden hose.
There you go. Fuck yeah.
I just, for some reason, pictured her like walking around your front yard with like cow
He's
horns on.
just hosing her. That'd be hilarious if they start dating. He just hoses her down in the yard.
They're like, your neighbor, what are you doing? You're like, I'm gonna eat her ass again tonight, guys.
He doesn't.
Never mind that I have to
he-
shower. That
It doesn't even have the fucking top. He has to put his thumb over it to fucking.
Like, you have
No,
to do
I
like
s-
what you did as a kid, and squirt
it's
the water into your
actually
mouth.
it's been stepped on, so it's crushed. So I don't even have to.
Oh,
use my
nice,
arm,
dude!
yeah.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There, now we lost Nia Jax for a guest star. Thanks, Chris. Thanks.
Well, I told you last week we kind of ruined that too. Because before I didn't understand like where she was going gimmick wise, and it was annoying me.
Apparently
not
this-
that she was like a bad wrestler or anything, but I was just like, what the fuck are they gonna do with her? And then all I did, like, I didn't really like talk shit, but I was just like, this is fucking dumb.
Dude,
You
she
know?
was totally level 10 tank in that match.
Oh, she's been doing that the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Even in like NXT and stuff, she was.
And
kinda
I never
one of
saw her
those
in NXT.
unstoppable
I just don't
things.
have time.
Her and Bailey put on a fucking hellaciously good match, though. It was mainly, Bailey doing the spots and everything, but Bailey like was jumping up on her, and like fucking had her in the like guillotine choke, and was just like riding her. Calm down.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was legit.
That's cool. Yeah, fucking.
So I'm glad that you have sexual fantasies about her now.
Hey, man, she's good looking.
Whatever gets
Fuck,
people
I
in.
saw a picture of her hanging out with goddamn it, was it Sasha and Charlotte maybe on
Yeah.
Instagram? She's looking real good in those pictures. Because that wasn't like WWE
Yeah.
like dressed up. She was just like out. Like she cleans up really well, Also
You
looks
picked
really good.
You pick good, Chris. Or pick well. Sorry.
Well, I would go for Lana, but she's only having that one man for her, so
Yeah.
Oh.
she made that clear.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the only man that can have me. I forgot about that. All right.
Sorry, I can't believe we just had Lana here, ladies and gentlemen. Lana.
Well, I thought about doing the rush. I was like, no, fuck it. So, we'll move on to SmackDown real quick, since we only have to cover 2 hours. Everyone's talking about how long Raw's been, though.
Yeah.
Like, all the main guys that cover it, like, people that will actually probably get word back to, Stephanie and McMahon.
You mean we won't?
Yeah. There's a
break my
lot of
heart.
people talking about it, how fucking ridiculous it is.
They really do need to stop it. Like, it just did not have enough.
And what I was saying earlier about Sasha, she was on the Sam Roberts podcast, and she was saying, she's like, it needs to be less time, and there needs to be more women. She's like, I fight the same fucking people every week. She's like,
When was that? Was that this week?
Yeah, it's on his latest episode.
I just read like a tiny bit of an article or something that apparently there's heat on her backstage. So I wonder if that's why.
McMahon's pissed at her apparently because the table didn't break at Hell in a Cell for the end because she weighs a fucking 100 pounds, and Charlotte threw her at the table twice and she's just not heavy enough to go through it, so it's not her fault. But apparently McMahon was pissed because remember she threw her on the table and then she just did the fucking whatever her move's called, the natural selection, and then it was over and everyone was like, okay, good match, I guess. But McMahon was pissed that the table didn't break. So that's why he's pissed at her. And plus, she botches all the time. But anyway...
she doesn't botch my penis.
I know, that's bullshit. So...
I'd let her suicide
she was saying, she's like, it's bullshit because I fight the same... It's either Charlotte or Dana and Charlotte. Like, she's like, I have 5 other people to fight. It fucking sucks. So yeah, they need to fucking calm down. They need to take the time down, and they definitely need to bring up more women. So that was like her main point, was getting some more chicks in there and stuff like that. But anyway, SmackDown, 2 hours, perfect time slot.
Right? Amazing show every fucking week.
Styles comes out, but then while he is coming out for to be on commentary, or no, I don't know if he got in the ring first, but now they have 4 people on commentary on SmackDown.
I know, what the hell is that about?
I don't know. The team was fine before.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Isn't this that guy? That's the guy that was interviewing people backstage,
Yeah,
right? Did you watch SmackDown at all?
No, I was saying I was trying to watch it and I got stuck watching the pre-show and then it wouldn't. I couldn't watch the rest of the show, so I sat there for like 20 minutes watching Lita and Booker T.
Oh, that's good. Lita's fucking hot as shit.
She is hot as shit.
They were basically just making their own little team, 5-member teams. And
They're stealing our shit.
The king is is it Diamond Dallas? It's not.
Oh, Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King.
Yeah. See, it's been a while since we
Jesus Christ.
Jerry just had some weird.
I never watched the pre-show.
Yeah, I didn't know. Is that on a network or something?
Yeah,
or
it's on a network or YouTube. I think you can watch it too.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a pre-show. That's just like, all right.
No, I didn't want to watch it. And you made me, and then it wouldn't load the rest of it. It's like, are you kidding me?
That sucks. All right. Well, yeah. So there's 4 people on commentary.
That guy though, the one that they have on commentary, he's on NXT, like he's one of the commentators there with Corey Graves, and Graves is just always fucking giving him shit, like making fun of him all the fucking time.
So Graves is also still commentating.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy, like, honestly, you should watch NXT just for his commentary.
I don't have the time, Calvin.
Just, record it and listen to his commentary.
I'm not going to do that.
Do it.
I'm not going to do that.
He's going to do it.
Anyway,
go on.
So Styles is out there, talking about just bullshit, and then Corbin comes out and interrupts him
like a fucking badass.
Fuck, why?
I
dude?
like Corbin
You're
because the
stupid.
guy has the look. Like, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, yeah, I read you that one thing where he's like, "Fuck the fans. I don't give a shit."
The guy is going to be one of those people. I would love it. Like, just destroy. This is how they should book his first title. Okay, like, I want him to fucking.
He's never
going to
hold the title.
He won't. But anyways, I want him.
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. Yeah, he has like this tat going right there. And
You mean Honey Badger?
Honey Badgers don't care. Oh, anyway, all right, here you go. We're gonna say it. I want him to fucking destroy the person holding the title. I want him to win the title, pick it up, and then just throw it back down. He's gonna be like, I don't need this shit.
Then why did he go for it in the first place?
Because he's just that much of a badass. Like, that's what I want him to be.
If he doesn't need it, then he shouldn't be going after it.
It's just he won matches, so he gets thrown in there. Like, maybe he got thrown in by Shane McMahon because Shane's like, you've got this. Like, you're going good. I want you to hold the title. And he's like, whatever the fuck. I just want to fight.
Well, with what happened tonight, that completely destroys your point.
Yeah, I know. He hurt his knee.
No, that's not what happened. Why are you jumping ahead?
Because he hurt his knee. Made me sad.
Didn't do it on. All right, and we'll get to that in a second.
Let's go with the first match, though.
Randy comes out with the Wyatts, which is interesting. I don't know what his angle is yet. They still haven't really.
Yeah.
They haven't like shown anything as to like what they're doing with it. Like,
they did
so
show,
it's just like.
Oh no, never mind. That's later. Shit.
I wonder if they're just like burning time until like a pay-per-view or something, so they're just not going to say shit about him. So anyway, Randy came out with the Wyatts, Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Ambrose comes out. I thought it was hilarious. He comes like power walking to the ring, and then he circles back around, goes back up to the fucking Titantron, and just points at it for a second. Ellsworth music hits.
I fucking am so tired of Ellsworth.
It's fucking hilarious.
That is one thing I told him too. I told him to watch, the main event of Raw, and I was like, and look up James Ellsworth.
You know what? What I need to do right now is hold on a second.
There's like a documentary on him on YouTube. That's what I watched.
Did you hear?
I brought up the thing with the Miz.
I fucking hate him so much, but they were calling him a Chinternational superstar or something this episode, which is kind of gonna be and JBL's like, what? He's a Chinternational superstar.
I'm trying to.
I love how they constantly make fun of the fact that he has no chin. It makes me feel better about it.
Oh my god, dude! This first. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, so I'll read it to you. But I'm trying to find out like what actually happened to his chin because he does have scars there. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, I'm curious. Let's just find out real quick. And this guy says, what happened to James Ellsworth's chin? Honestly, I love the guy, but what's the deal? Did he get into an accident or was he just born that way? Top comment. He was born into a wrestling family where chin locks are deadly. His adaptation allowed him to thrive. So there's that.
When Calvin told me to Google, and the first picture I seen was his yellow hair slicked back, and I thought...
Did you see his offspring tattoos on his arm?
No, the first image is just his head, but it's off to the side.
Yeah.
At first, I thought they had some like Draco Malfoy looking character in wrestling.
So what happened to his chin? Did you find anything out?
That's the first thing I read.
Oh.
I'm trying to look. Anyway, so yeah, he comes out, and where was I at? Oh yeah, I thought it was hilarious because the second his music hit, both AJ and JBL just lose their shit. You can't hear AJ. He's like throwing the mic down in the ring and shit, and JBL screaming on commentary about him. JBL, again, maybe line of the night. JBL says there's supposed to be a ban on animals in customs, so he don't know how Ellsworth got here. And then he says that Ellsworth missed a few steps on the evolutionary scale.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So they're all in the ring. They're getting all pissy. Shane comes out, says that Ellsworth is going to be the mascot for Survivor Series. And then everyone... But the greatest thing about this, when he announces it again, everyone is just like, in the ring, like dropping mics and being like, God damn it! So that was pretty goddamn funny.
I'm so tired of the Ellsworth stuff.
Look, I understand how people would be getting annoyed by it, but I still think it's funny.
You're like one of the few, but you also like ICP, so can't really trust
see
your
where he
judgment.
brings it back. That's the only thing he has.
I've been
Because
waiting. I've actually been waiting. I've been waiting for the random woot woot from him.
Oh, woot woot!
I can understand. Look, I can understand how most people won't like him. Like I said before, most of their albums are not good. Okay, but they have unarguably, they have 3 albums that are fucking incredible. And they are some of the best albums just in rap history. You can pretend to go to sleep all you want.
You can pretend to go... I was really asleep.
I will put you to sleep, is what will happen if you want to go. But yeah, those 3 albums, which Riddlebox, especially The Great Malenko, absolutely their best album. That album is for sure, even if you want to get rid of the Riddlebox and the Amazing Jeckel Brothers, The Great Malenko is actually a really, really good album, regardless if you like them or not. You should go buy it since you don't fucking download anything. It's a really good album.
I'll listen to it on YouTube.
It's a good album, man. It really is.
Do you have it?
I do.
It's a great album.
That's the first album.
That's the album that got like everyone into ICP. Obviously they had fans from back in the day. Riddlebox really started kicking them off. Shit like that. It had a lot of like of what they started to do, like kind of jokier shit, but then also they're, like they were getting better with their flows and stuff like that. Whereas The Great Malenko, that's regardless if you like them or not, that is an album that has to be mentioned in one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
I'll go ahead and say when we hit 1,000 likes on our Facebook page, I will go out and buy that album.
Just borrow it. Listen to it on YouTube.
Not until we hit 1,000 likes.
That's fucking retarded. I'm not going to go buy 1,000 likes just so you can fucking...
1,000 likes!
Don't be retarded. Anyway, you do need to listen to it as just a fan of music. You used to like him, so I'm sure you've heard The Great Malenko.
Probably.
So-
I've heard a lot of their stuff. I'm more of a Tay-Tay man
That's
nowadays.
the one with the.
That's fine. I listen to 1,000 different things.
And Rachel Platten. Been listening to her.
Don't know who that is.
She sings that fight song. This is my fight song.
No.
Take back my life song.
That sounds
Prove
terrible.
I'm alright song. And I don't even care if you don't.
Oh, that's cool. So she rhymes song with song. How talented.
Hey, she's a fucking songbird of our generation.
No, she's not.
She's like,
I don't even know who she is. Okay.
you stop right now. You don't say it on
Tell
mic.
her to stop because no one's listening.
It did take her like, I don't know, a shit ton like to get discovered. I think
Look,
she's like 30.
you
or
can
something.
listen to different things.
I know.
Is all I'm saying. I listen
can.
to 1,000 different things. Like I said,
Bing Crosby?
I will listen to.
really?
Yes, I will listen to Taylor Swift.
All
I will
right,
listen
TJ.
to- I will listen to ICP. I will listen to Black Label Society, Zach Wilde. I'll listen to fucking Marilyn Manson. I'll listen to fucking. Fuck, I'm trying to think of like more obscure shit, but you know.
Camera.
No, his voice fucking sucks.
I hate.
I really like the music, but I
Yeah.
can't get behind his voice.
No,
I don't know,
I
dude.
know.
I'll listen to everything. I have shit from jazz to fucking oldie shit to fucking Elvis, Johnny Cash, and then I go fucking outlaw country with Waylon Jennings and fucking the Outlaws and shit like that. And then I go up into fucking technical death metal and grindcore and all that. It's all over the place. But I'll still give ICP their due, goddammit.
sorry.
The Great Malenko is a fucking incredible
All right,
album.
go on, though.
You piece of shit.
Talk more.
I will. Fucking asshole.
I just can't. I'm sorry.
Just listen to it.
I'm not gonna force you to watch the Lego Movie or anything. So
Why wouldn't I watch the Lego movie? I'm
Lego
sure it's
movie's
great.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure it's awesome. Because I'm not a judgmental asshole like some people in the room.
what about Tegan and Sarah? You listen to Tegan?
Yes,
and
I
Sarah?
do.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, they're great. I really liked, what was the album called? The Con? That album's fucking great.
Yeah.
So, and then they had the bass player from AFI play on that album.
Did they?
It was really good.
Nice. I did not know that.
Yeah. So,
I know
Tegan
that
and Sarah's great. I haven't heard anything since, they had the Con and then they put something else out after that. That album was really good too.
Shit. What was it? I don't remember what it's called now.
Yeah. Saint something or...
Is that like the one with a little bit closer on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you watched that video they made with like the dogs doing it?
I don't
They like
know.
made a shot-for-shot video of like their same video, but with all like dogs
I
and
haven't
pugs
seen
and
that.
shit. It's stupid, but it's funny.
I'm pissed that they're both lesbians, though.
Yeah.
I want to fuck one of them at least. You know?
Well, he wants to be with Nia Jax. It's just not going to happen.
We can dream. So,
Hey, says you.
yeah, exactly.
You don't know me.
I'm the old married man in the group. I live vicariously through you guys, so I should hope that you do get it, just so I can hear all the dirty
I'm
details.
gonna try to bang Tegan and Sarah. That's what I'm gonna. Is what I'm gonna do.
You should see one of the girls he banged. You know how you get mad at the one guy we were talking about for banging the girl?
Oh, that's.
No.
Why are you pissing me off? I'm already mad.
You should see one that he banged.
Who's that?
She had what, like triple D's?
Yeah, I don't know if they.
We don't want to say names.
yeah, but here's
though.
the thing: were they like the good triple D's, or were they like
No.
torpedo
They were-
titties?
They were good.
They were good.
They were.
She was
And I
like,
still don't even know.
5 foot.
She's like 5.
Oh.
but
Wait,
like,
yeah.
What's her name?
No.
we can't say names on podcast.
Write it down,
Do you have her on?
or
is
show
she
me
on
your Facebook.
Oh, you don't have.
I've
Facebook
got to
yet.
see this. I've got to see it.
I deleted my Facebook.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
He was being called a racist, misogynist.
Oh yeah, what'd you do?
I did nothing. That's the thing.
Okay,
I didn't-
what did people misconstrue then?
Well, because I didn't jump on the Hillary train when everyone was flipping out.
Oh yeah,
I called them all stupid for
yeah, they're being assholes.
yeah,
Fuck 'em.
and then all of a sudden I'm a racist, gay hating.
Well, welcome to the party.
Yeah.
So,
I can't find her.
It's because she's married.
oh, what bullshit? Well, it still has their.
Do you know the last name?
No,
it'll still
and
go
she
by
had
her.
a kid too. So
Jesus.
How do you?
So you got it when the pickings was good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm thinking she was seeing this guy
Oh, nice.
because shortly after.
Is that your kid?
No.
That's what I asked him, I think, actually. I was like, you a daddy, Chris?
No, that was well after 9 months.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, you never know. Could have been late term. You know, she could have carried for like 2 years.
She's like, just stay there. I don't want you to leave. Ah, damn it.
You're taking forever.
I know, I can't
Type in
find
the
it.
fucking name.
No, I know, I can't find it. I tried that.
Who do you know that's actually friends with her? Find theirs,
actually,
go to their...
I don't...
You don't have to reactivate your Facebook for it.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna check my text messages.
Do you still keep in contact with her?
She keeps in contact with me.
Oh, yeah?
She still want the daddy dick, man.
Fucking throw it out to her, man.
Yeah, dude.
See if he can reel that fish in. Know what I'm saying?
She's in Michigan.
So what? Planes exist?
Rhino's not the governor or whatever there, so...
Yeah, don't ask Calvin
Every
about
time
that,
you
though.
guys bring up Rhino and my presidential thing, I'm thinking Psycho Stick. President Rhino.
Why? Is that's that band, right? Psycho Stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
Oh, I laugh at that shit.
I don't
love
know.
it.
When you find a name, though, we'll show you the picture. Anyways.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You
I'm gonna
will be
need to-
even more angry at him than you are
I
at Blake.
guarantee I won't because I sat next to her. I sat next to her in middle school, and I knew her in high school. I tried to fuck her a couple times, and almost got in there one time, and I was so fucking pissed. Like I could tell, like she was trying to like get me to react to it. And she's like, "Well, I'm at my house right now, and my parents are gone. You don't fucking." And then I was like, "Okay, cool." She's like, "I'm outside in the back, sunbathing," and I was like, "Oh yeah?" She's like, "Yeah, nude." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "You should come over."
Why didn't you?
Because I was fucking. I was 16 at the time, and my license was suspended. I had no way to get out there. Dude, trust me, I called everybody. I need a ride.
Help!
And ever since then, I just never really got the opportunity to try to work it out again. Actually, her parents came in here about 3 or 4 months ago, and I asked them because of the last name. I was like, "Oh, any relation to blah blah blah?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's our daughter." And I was like, "Oh man," but yeah, she's dating some fucking
That's not me.
like sports
Yeah.
dude. So yeah, she's on to like snowboarding and shit now.
I
Bums
can't
me
find
out,
her.
'cause I don't like snowboarding.
Yeah, this lady was in the CrossFit. And
She seriously, I'm telling you, was like 5 foot, maybe 100
know what it
pounds. I'd
was?
say 80 of it in her triple,
Fuck yeah.
whatever.
you know what it is? It was the ukulele. Dude. No, don't shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, ukuleles will get you laid. You hear it first, or hear her
Jesus.
first. I can't even talk. God damn it.
I'll-
You just take over, right? Here's my
I'll
notes
sit
if you
there.
need help.
was
you
the
know.
I still do it.
ukulele.
In fact, when I start playing shows, I'm going to do it as an opener, is play the theme for Pokemon. But I get all dramatic, and I pick it out, and then I start getting into it. And then I start going into, like, bard music with it. And
I think it was your hair. Didn't you have like...
Oh, dude, I had the fro thing going on.
See that dude from Coheed? He gets laid. He might be married now, but that hair got him a lot of attention. You should just steal that from him.
He had it like that. He said he was at a party one time, and like a lady, like he was just going down, and he said his friend looked over, and all he saw was like this pile of hair going.
Yeah.
And he had a motorcycle. See, that's what it is. He's a triple
I did.
threat, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
There you go.
That was actually after the...
Yeah, we don't, names. We don't want to say.
After
I'm gonna need to know.
WWE.
I'm gonna need to
We'll
know.
try to tell you at the end of it.
You'll try to tell me. You
Well,
will.
I know. Just remind me. Anyways,
I'm
let's
gonna
get into the
Yeah,
SmackDown.
yeah, we're gonna have to get into SmackDown. So yeah, Corbin, all the guys are out there. Ellsworth comes out. He's the mascot. Everyone gets all pissed and shakes their head, drops the mic. But then they do the same thing that Steph did for the women's match and for the main event, where they're like, "You guys need to get all this shit out of your system before Survivor Series." So you guys are going to be. It's going to be Harper, Wyatt, and Orton versus Dean, Corbin, and Ellsworth.
And Corbin's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, and Corbin's like,
not gonna
"I'm
fight."
out," and he rolls out of the ring, and he bells, and then it goes, and then there's some shit happens, commercials and stuff backstage. And this might have been after the next match, but I put it
Yeah.
here. So backstage, Corbin is talking to Shane, and he says he refuses to be on the team, and he gets put into a singles match instead with Kalisto, which okay. So my favorite thing ever, finally, after they've been teasing it, which is fucking bullshit. They should have fucking done this a long time ago, because when I was in Denver, they shot this scene, which, if you remember, it was Tyler Breeze is looking for Fandango because he hasn't been around forever, and he's in like a police uniform. He's like, "Oh, I see you passed the police academy." Well, I had to look for clues. And so it's like, "Look, it's giving me an idea. You take this. Let's go this way."
That is a beautiful Fandango.
And then they fucking...
Have you heard Fandango talk? Sounds just like that. Like that's...
Dude, he went on Opie and Anthony, and like Sam was talking about how great he was, because this is when Fandango had like just popped up. He's like, "Dude, he's this guy who just comes out and gyrates, and like he doesn't fight anybody, and it's fucking hilarious." And this was for like 29 when Jericho put him over.
Yeah.
And he's like, "He's fucking hilarious." And like they would like play his music and like watch him like just shake his ass and shit. And they would like they just thought it was hilarious. And then he comes in, he's like, "Hey, WrestleMania tickets, show up." And he just like walked out.
I have liked that guy since like the first.
Oh yeah, he's fucking incredible.
I told you too, right? Like the character he had in NXT.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it, yeah.
He would like carry chloroform around.
Yeah, that's
and they're
right,
like,
yeah.
"Why are you doing that?" And he's like, "Who doesn't carry chloroform around?"
You're not supposed to.
And then he just like walks off. Like, I was like, "God fucking damn."
Yeah, he's
dude.
fucking
Sounds like
hilarious.
you in junior high.
Right.
Oh man, but yeah,
Remember,
he's fucking hilarious.
I got made fun of so much for liking him, and I like one of these Black Fridays. I think it was a couple years ago. Like WWE was having like a really good sale, you know, on their T-shirts.
Yeah.
So I was gonna buy a WrestleMania 30 shirt that said I was there.
Yeah.
And a Fandango shirt and stuff, and like.
Dudes, not to cut you off, but I can't find my WrestleMania shirt. You know the
Really?
fucking black one with the gray sleeves and
Yeah.
shit? With the fucking... I can't find it. I was
God
just
damn
looking
it.
for it the other day.
I took it.
You motherfucker!
He used it to. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, like, and then I was gonna buy a Fandango, and I got made fun of so much for it. But I mean,
Bullshit.
they didn't have it in stock.
Dude, now that I have... like my new, like I have like an editing bay in my room.
Yeah.
So like I have a TV and a couple laptops and stuff to do videos and photos on. I have like a shelf behind it, and then there's like little shelves. So I'm gonna put all, because I sold all my wrestling shit, which I'm not like sad about or anything. Like I kept the guys that, you know, I kept the old school Razor Ramon and Diesel, and I may have kept a Bret Hart. I'm not sure, but and I have like Shawn and Austin, but I've got new guys. Like I've got some CM Punks. I don't think I've got a Seth Rollins, but I was gonna say I'm gonna buy a Fandango and a Tyler Breeze and put them up there because they're fucking incredible.
They are like the greatest tag. They're
But
basically
anyway.
like a Zoolander. Like their
Yeah,
characters
they're like
the-
dumb models.
and
That's all they
it's
are.
Hilarious.
And they're fucking goddamn, dude. When he went out there with Kane and he was like throwing kicks around Kane and shit. God damn it!
I like the way you move. It's like you're on fire.
Yeah, the big red dancing machine. And then Kane just fucking choke slams him and walks
But
out.
he was trying to like find a partner before him and Tyler Breeze got like tagged up, and he invites this girl from the audience. He's like, "You come and dance with me," and he's like, "I like your tattoos, very dangerous. I hope your dancing's just as dangerous."
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
He's just like, and like he says, he just gyrates a lot, like just.
Dude, he's amazing. So fucking funny. Anyway, but they've been setting this up forever and they haven't been on TV at all. And then finally they come out as the fashion police. And they start, like, they're dressed up and they've got these, they've fucking cut off arms and shit, you know.
And kilts.
And and then they had fucking, they had tickets for the police that just said Uggo on it.
And they like gave some to the fans, and then my favorite thing is JBL's like, "They're coming over to me," and then they give a ticket. They're like, "No, like, you can't." Like,
Oh, dude, they're so goddamn funny. But yeah, they had a really good match actually.
Yeah.
You know, they work really well together because they are seriously like almost the same character.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good that they got that. Because do you know who Tyler Breeze is? He's like this.
I met him. We both met him.
He's like a very pretty, like blonde-haired, blue-eyed, like, you know, cut chin sort of a guy. And he would come out with like these like fuzzy boots and like a selfie stick and like always be taking pictures.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And Fandango, he's kind of the same thing where like he just like dances and fucking knows he's a good-looking dude and shit like that. So he was up with Summer Rae for a long time. Mm-hmm. They were a really good pair too. I wish you'd fucking come back on TV. He's hot as fuck.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
But have you told him your story about meeting Tyler?
I think I did.
Okay. But yeah. Anyway, they have a great match.
There you go.
Fandango.
There's Fandango or Fandango, however you want to say it.
Fandango.
Dongle.
That was his thing for a long time. Be like, it's Fandango.
People like he was gonna wrestle at first, and they're all and coming to the ring, Fandango, and he's like, I cannot wrestle now.
That is not my name.
Is it Fandango a service?
Yeah.
For like buying movie tickets.
Yeah, tickets. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, he didn't wrestle. He was there for like maybe a year and a half, something like that. He didn't wrestle till WrestleMania, and he wrestled fucking Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho put him over because he was supposed to be like everyone was into him, like his music, fucking the whole. It was like Daniel Bryan's Yes, where fucking everyone was. It didn't matter
because it'd come out. It's like
do. You know, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And it went fucking. Everyone went crazy with it, and then eventually it just kind of died out. But now
they
they've got
didn't book him right. Like,
yeah,
they just gave
it
up.
got really, really bad, and he should not have fought Jericho. First off,
No,
it was really bad. Jericho was fucking pissed about that. I remember he did an interview, and he was in like some back room somewhere. There was like beer cases and shit behind him, and it was like an open. He's like, "This is fucking like, why am I putting him over? Like, he doesn't. No one knows who he is. Like, what the fuck is he doing?" He's like, "This is fucking dumb." Like, Jericho's pissed in that interview. I was like, fuck it, you know. I was like, I get it, you know. The dude's still funny though.
Like,
Did he have a list?
No, not then. But yeah, he was really upset about it. Anyway, Fandango, he hits the Falcon Arrow, and he wins. So that's good.
I can't wait to see what kind of silly name they come up with it or for it now. Like, I hope they have like the Beauty Killer or something.
Oh,
like,
dude, it's gonna be great.
Beauty Sleep. There you go. That's what they need to call it. Beauty Sleep.
I'm gonna send it to him.
But what they need to do is they need to
you're
hold
on
it up.
you're on Twitter. You need to send it to those
I
guys.
do. They need to hold it up, all right, though? Like a stalling suplex. Breeze needs to fucking kick him, super chin, you know, and then they need to fall back into the Falcon
Pretty
Arrow.
good.
There you go. Beauty Sleep. Tweet it.
So
It's at gorgeous. It's Tyler Breeze.
next is Natalya and Naomi. Carmella and Nikki is out on the fucking
I
side.
fucking love Naomi.
You're
I know.
fucking stupid. What?
Is
What?
that her?
What?
We might have found her.
What happened?
The girl that he, banged from
Oh,
earlier.
okay. How did you get a picture?
There you go.
Instagram.
Oh,
I
there
didn't
you
even
go.
think of Instagram.
What's her Instagram? Is it open? Oh my god! What's her
Right?
name on there? Hold on, I need to look at this. I can't look at my eyes are shit.
All right, hold on. We're gonna pause, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys could get popcorn and whatnot, soda. I don't know.
No, just tell me your fucking.
Get a body.
Why
shot.
do I have a comment? What is going on here?
Show him a body shot, Chris, if there's one.
Yeah, I better. I'm gonna stop this for a second.
Where it is, we.
Anyway, so we were on
The Naomi match. I don't
Yes.
think we said who won.
Natalya versus Naomi. Nikki was out there on commentary. Carmella comes out, and then Natalya's like saying that she's like the coach, and she's like trying to whistle at him and shit. And of course, why does that happen in WWE? By the way, whenever there's like a prop or something and they try to use it, it never fucking works. Like her
I don't
whistle
know. Yeah,
wasn't
she
working.
was like.
Yeah,
don't
like
even
why?
know.
Like don't they test shit like ever?
You'd think they would.
Yeah, so that didn't work. So it's a distraction. Natalya gets back in, and unfortunately, Naomi gets the roll up, which is fucking bullshit.
Naomi's like. I don't even want to get into it right now.
How are you going to say that she's like the best one?
She's like just my.
Look
one of
at
my
the match.
favorites.
Okay, first of all, Bailey, very good technical wrestler in terms of just like
Does
she's
she have a
she's-
booty?
What? She does.
Not a Naomi booty.
She rivals it. She's the only other one that and Alexa Bliss's ass is fucking incredible. So, but the thing
Have you
is
seen Alexa Bliss? All right.
dude, Jesus, what is wrong
Just
with you?
Look it up. Look up Alexa Bliss, Freddie.
Are you on Reddit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know about subreddits and shit. Okay, go to the subreddit. It's called let me see. I think it's called Wrestle with the Plot, and it's all just pictures of the girls. Yeah, it's Wrestle with the Plot. So if you look, see, it's just
All one word.
Yeah, Wrestle with the Plot. You can see it up top there. So like it's just pictures of the top one right now is Lana. And see, so they just post pictures of like the girls lately. See what I'm saying? So like if I want to go back, You know, like the second one is
Hey. Booby lady.
was that Lana?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go down. It'll say, "Damn Alexa, it's a couple down."
Yeah. Oh.
Look at her fucking ass.
Look at those legs.
I know, dude. She's fucking incredible. Eva Marie, who's the greatest, right under that. Yeah, just go and look at like Becky Lynch or Alexa Bliss. Oh, look, more people are still. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that's for the Babadook or whatever movie. People are still arguing. I'm in an argument right now with that movie and Dean Ambrose. So,
All right, let's breathe through
shut
this real
up, Calvin.
fast. It's Corbin versus Kalisto is the next match.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's not. Backstage, Dean and Ellsworth talk to Daniel Bryan, and Dean says he's doing math in his head, and that it's only 2-on-3 so far because Corbin dropped out. And he's like, well, actually, it's more like 1.5 on 3 because of this guy over here. And so Daniel announces that Kane. What are you looking at? Let me see. Which one?
Melina.
Oh yeah. They have a lot of those. You can see her asshole in that picture, which is hilarious. I looked at that one earlier.
For about 10 minutes.
So anyway, Daniel announces that Kane is going to be their partner, and then Kane, of course, pops up right behind him, and Ellsworth asks him what the plan is, and Kane just says, "Don't tag in," and that's
Wasn't it angrier?
Oh yeah, but I'm not going to do a Kane impression. But so yeah, up next after that,
Well,
Mister wants to jump ahead.
That's because I fucking hate Ellsworth.
Who cares?
I'm tired of him.
I hate the Miz, but I put up with your bullshit.
You should, because the Miz is awesome.
He's not awesome at all.
He is awesome.
Do you know who the Miz is?
Have you seen his asshole?
He's a piece
No,
of.
I have not seen the misses.
So next is Corbin and Kalisto.
Which
or
match?
Kalisto. Kalisto, I thought was hilarious in the beginning. Jumps over with the little trampoline thing right into a clothesline. So that was fucking great. I heard that Corbin got injured, and I thought it was real.
Yeah.
And then I watched and then I was like, because I didn't watch this till last night. So I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy. So that's why, because they're like, oh, he's out due to injury. I was like, oh, and then I watched his like fake ass shit slip off the fucking apron.
Yeah,
and I was
he
just
was
like,
like,
wow, that was dumb. Yeah, he was
"Ah."
like, oh, my knee!
I popped it! I popped it out of place!
Yeah, it's like, all right, you're fucking dumb. And so anyway, no one wins that one. And then the main event, apparently, Lynch versus Bliss.
It's a good match.
And I said, stop calling shit the main event when it's not closing out the show. It was a really good back and forth, though.
I like that Lynch did that fucking sit-out powerbomb thing
Yeah.
that Roman Reigns does, but
Yeah.
it was so much better than
Well,
him.
of course it is. It's fucking Roman Reigns. So, but yeah, no, it was a great back and forth match. Really quick, good spots.
Yeah.
Becky ends up tapping Alexa with the disarmer.
Why her foot
So-
was on the rope.
Yeah. Ooh, what's
put-
going to happen with that?
Bliss tapped out, but her foot was on the rope. Okay?
Is that the Mexican K?
Yeah. See?
Nice.
Okay?
God damn it. So next was Bray, Luke, and Orton versus Ambrose,
Wait,
Kane, and
after
Ellsworth.
the main event?
Yeah.
What are you talking about in
It's
this crazy
madness!
world?
Trump for president.
There you go. Well, he's already got
Oh,
it, dude.
it's not that. Oh, wait. Was it the D-Bry and Miz segment?
Dude, who cares?
And then they talked about
no one talked about
if
anything.
the cruiserweights, because they were going to have Kalisto go against the meth guy that you don't like.
Brian Kendrick?
Yeah.
I like him.
So
looks like he does meth.
If he wins, he gets to bring the belt over. And then it was Cruz versus Hawkins. Face the facts.
No. What? Oh, was there? Oh, shit, I did skip it. Holy shit. Okay,
did.
that's crazy. Yeah, so Kurt Hawkins and Apollo Crews, I don't know how I missed that. Quick match ended with a roll-up by Hawkins, like, almost immediately.
Yeah, it was super. Hawkins is basically doing Chuck Norris like gimmick, you know. So like all the facts.
Monsters check for Chuck Norris under his bed, shit like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like Kurt Hawkins does that. It's fucking dumb.
There was a street in his hometown named Kurt Hawkins. They had to change the name because no one crosses Kurt Hawkins and gets away with it. Face the facts,
Dr. Mongo.
So fucking stupid.
Dr. Mongo.
Anyway, so yeah, now Bray, Luke, Orton versus Ambrose, Kane, and Ellsworth. Kind of your standard match. These guys aren't all strong workers, except for Orton, really. He's like the best one out of all of them.
I don't know. I like.
Oh
Bray.
my god. Holy shit, this reminds me. Okay. So my favorite, I'm gonna have to pull up the picture, but this was the funniest thing I've read in a long time. I know I took a screenshot of it.
Is it like or does it have to do with the match, or?
Yeah, it has to do with Kane and Bray.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to find it, because it was so goddamn funny.
We might have to put it on our Facebook then if it's so funny.
There's the dog.
Can I talk about the end of the match, or do you want to wait for that?
Hold on, let me find this.
Bart.
Son of a bitch, where is it? Why is it not in here? Oh. Fuck that dog, by the way. Dude, it should be right here. I know what it was for the most part. Like, I know the ending line. That's a really tough one, too. We're going to have to talk about that picture as well. Shit. Where the fuck is it? I'm trying to go fast, but
Is that
I know.
a picture of your wiener?
He'd have to do one of those panoramic views, and
Fuck yeah.
still he'd miss like good 3/4 of it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I can't find it, so I can't read it directly. Okay, so anyway, there was a picture of, I believe it was, was it Becky Lynch? Or no, it was Alexa Bliss and Kane. They were on like a morning show, and Bliss is all dressed up. She looks nice. And then Kane's all dressed up, and like he has like on a blue button-down shirt, but he has the fucking mask on.
Really?
And yeah, and he's just sitting there, and he's just like. And then someone posted up. They were like, "Wow, Kane looks really sad." And then the fucking comment right below, which I wish I had so I could read it word for word. But it was like, yeah, of course he's sad. His fucking parents are dead. Him and his brother haven't talked since like March. And then also he thought he found a new friend in Randy Orton who betrayed him for a fat, dirty wizard. So well, yeah, of course he's sad. But yeah, the fat, dirty wizard, fucking referring to Bray Wyatt. Holy shit, dude. God damn, him being referred to as a fat, dirty wizard. It made me laugh so fucking hard.
That is almost like it. Here, I'll just have to show you. You ever go on Amazon and just look at weird shit?
Sometimes.
Well, you should just. This is for the Money in the Bank briefcase. You can buy like a replica.
Which one am I? Oh, will I be able to cash in and win it? Only if your name is Triple H. That's hilarious. But yeah. So anyway. It's your standard match. Orton's the strongest worker, obviously.
Does it come with a ladder?
Does it come with a ladder so I can climb and look at the brief? No. So, finally, everyone's all fucked up. Who's laying on the ground? It was Ambrose laying. He's laying between
Ambrose
the ropes.
is.
And then everyone's chanting for Ellsworth. Everyone's and he's just
and he's like
and then he finally tags himself in, and he who was
it was Bray Wyatt was in the ring.
Bray Wyatt was in, and so he starts fucking tuning up the band for a fucking super kick.
The no chin music.
Yeah, the no chin music, and then JBL says Shawn Michaels is turning in his grave right now, and he is not even dead.
I put that actually in my notes too. I was like, God damn.
And then he completely missed it. Right into Sister Abigail, gets smoked. And,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, gets the pin
done.
immediately, finishes it, and then. Was everyone about to gang up on Ellsworth and beat the shit out of him? Okay, that's what I thought, because I turned away for half a second, and then I turned back and they were all surrounding him, and Shane comes running out. Mm-hmm. Brian comes out to announce the final member of the SmackDown team, and then someone was like, well, it should just be you. Daniel Bryan is like, my name, I can't compete, but it should be you. And then everyone's like, fuck it. So apparently he's going to be wrestling.
Yeah, Shane McMahon.
Which should be very interesting. So... we'll see what happens there.
I know. I was pretty excited, though.
Overview of SmackDown. My favorite match was Lynch and Bliss.
Yeah, Lynch and Bliss.
Okay.
Easily.
And your best wrestler for the night?
I'm going to have to go Bray Wyatt just because he knocked that chinless wonder down.
I went with Bliss. She was a really good worker. The worst match for me was Natalya and Naomi. What about you? Don't put your notes away when you're not done, asshole.
I'll probably have to go the Naomi one, too.
Oh, so you're just going to pick mine?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Go through your notes.
All right, we'll go Baron Corbin Kalisto.
No, you like Baron Corbin.
I do, but
So you can't pick that.
I'm not a big Kalisto fan.
Oh.
I can pick a guy.
Then you should pick him for your worst wrestler, not your worst match.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna pick for my worst wrestler.
Okay, worst wrestler for me, Corbin, because I thought
James
it was
Ellsworth,
and mine is also the Miz.
Motherfucker!
So.
That needs to be one of our T-shirts. Mine was the Miz,
and then motherfucker. So. Free Zone.
You should make a shirt that says Black Sabbath matters. I know that's
This is a great
yeah,
shirt.
but you should make that like in the Black Lives Matter.
Let me pull up my free zone shit here.
hashtag.
So in the free zone, we'll talk about it. We'll cover all wrestling shit first.
All right, we gotta hurry up, man. We're already like 2 hours in.
Why do we have to hurry up?
Because I got.
You know
jerking
what
off
the
to go
time.
do.
You know what the time frame is. Quit complaining. You know. Anyway, first thing. No, you're going to be excited about this. They just made an announcement for the Royal Rumble. What do you think it is?
It's gonna be like 5 hours.
It's going to be 4 hours long.
Really?
Yep.
Fucking.
However, they are going to possibly be removing a few.
Yeah, I saw that a
pay-per-views.
couple, which I was like, that's really good.
So
What they need to do is just have 12 pay-per-views a year, you know, like they always have.
yeah.
And fucking have 1 month be SmackDown, 1 month be Raw, 1 month be SmackDown, 1 month be Raw. And then, you know, maybe like the big four,
Yeah.
have that be like one where they're all together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course, you know, WrestleMania and all that shit too, you know.
Just to kind of help out Calvin since he's being fussy. The next one is okay. I need you to explain something to me. So this is kind of news. So next, and I thought this was this episode, but I guess there's still another episode of Raw and SmackDown before.
Yeah, because it's like
Survivor
next Sunday,
Series.
I think, is right?
Yeah. So anyway, next week's the 900th episode of SmackDown, and Undertaker is going to be reappearing there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of making people think it's going to be Undertaker and Kane getting the Brothers of Destruction thing back together.
But they're like full on the tag teams now, right?
I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that's not what I'm getting at, though. So Edge is appearing, and everyone's losing their mind. Now, if you remember, I don't know if you were watching wrestling around this time or not, so maybe you can chime in. I don't know. But I was not watching wrestling during the whole Edge period. However, I did tune in because of Lita's tit popping out. So, of course, I'm going to pop in for that. And I vaguely remember some shit about it. But why? Okay, so... and I didn't know this, but they're like, the Hall of Famer is here.
Yeah.
Why is Edge in the Hall of Fame? Like, okay,
It's-
explain to me number one, why the fuck he's in the Hall of Fame. Number two, why everyone thinks he's so great. Because I've seen matches of his, I don't get it.
He put on some like really good, you know, I wouldn't say matches, but maybe spots. Like he had some really, really good spots. Like you saw, you know, the famous one where Jeff Hardy's like hanging over, right, and does
Yeah.
a spear, and then like the spear.
That doesn't warrant the Hall of Fame.
I know, but then like the spear through the table and everything, right? Anyways, apparently he fucked up his neck and had to retire early.
Yeah, I know that.
So that's, I think, why they threw
Why?
him like one
He's
of those.
not- I don't know.
It's like the same thing. I mean, not that I think Eddie Guerrero deserved it, but like right after he died, they're like, shit, get him in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like one of those things, you know, like if somebody has to get out, then they get into the Hall of Fame, which I'm honestly surprised Daniel Bryan, like, I guess no, it wasn't this WrestleMania, right? It was the one before, was his last?
Yeah.
But I'm
It was
surprised
31, yeah.
surprised he hasn't been in there yet, you know, like...
I'm not, because he's not that good of a worker.
It's
That's
just-
the same thing with Edge, though.
Edge though had like the fans behind him. Like I mean, every gimmick when he
Didn't
was
he
like,
have a thing with Randy Orton or whatever?
yeah,
like,
it was a
weren't they-
rated RKO.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they were tag team
yeah,
partners
they
for a
were,
while.
and they did like a double RKO for a while. You know, yeah,
I
They
just,
had an Eiffel Tower.
mm-hmm.
Love the H.
Eiffel. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like I think Edge has been good. Like, and he was one of the constants with WWE. Like he was there. Like I think that was the only place.
yeah, but he
was
wasn't
in
there
his
for that
career.
long, though. Like,
He
I
was-
remember, like, here's the thing.
It
The
was
only,
like 12 years, I think, 12 or 13
I remember
years.
him with the Brood.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I remember. And then that was it. And then I stopped watching after that.
I have a DVD of his. It's like a Decade of Destruction or some shit like that. Or, no, Decade of Decadence. That's what it is.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I
I don't
just...
know. He was in there for like 12 or 13
I
years,
remember
but-
catching matches of his, and I remember like he was willing to like risk shit to do that, but I guess I never understood the appeal because I only remember him being around for a short amount of time, and then everyone's like, "Oh, fucking Edge!" Like, but I don't know if he was great on the mic and really drew
was
the
pretty
crowd in
decent.
and was just like the best dude at the time.
It was the tables and ladder or TLC matches, I guess, that I think probably is what really got him into like the Hall of Fame.
Whatever.
Did you watch the one? It was in his home, like whatever home place of Canada. I can't remember where, but it was him and John Cena going for the title. Mm-hmm. And I guess John Cena, won that match. Spoiler. But anyways, apparently John Cena didn't want to win because it was like Edge's hometown. Mm-hmm. So he's like gets him up at the top of the ladder and does like the FU off of it because it was like the FU at the time.
Yeah.
And I guess Cena just looks and goes like that, like live on the pay-per-view, and then takes the belt down and like didn't want to win.
That's kind of funny.
Like he was just like, I don't like, it's not the way I want to take the title from him.
Yeah.
So
Well, either you play ball or Vince will play ball for you.
yeah,
Or you can be a pussy like Brett and tap out to your own move. in your home country, you fucking puss.
So, all in all, though, I think it's just that he couldn't wrestle anymore, so they felt like they needed to give it to him.
I can't wrestle anymore. Put me in the Hall of Fame.
You know who else is in the Hall of Fame? Our president-elect.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's sweet.
He's the first ever president to be in the WWE Hall of Fame and receive a Stone Cold Stunner.
Other shit that popped up. Apparently, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, X-Pac, and someone else. They were all supposed to go to some indie thing and they'll all make appearances or whatever. Shawn or X-Pac had to cancel.
Did he rip his asshole again?
No, but he's actually been appearing on the Jim Norton Sam Roberts show.
Yeah,
and he actually had a really good interview where China called in, and that was the last time they talked.
No,
and it was a big back and forth where he was open about it, and she was still like denying everything.
Yeah,
she's like, we didn't do anything, blah blah blah. He's like, we were all fucked up. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you were doing just as much drugs as I was. Like, what's the problem? Like, who cares? Like, let's fucking clear the air. Like, why do we have to fucking fight all the time? We were all blasted on drugs. You were doing that shit because of drugs. You did, it's like, who fucking cares? We're different people now. Like, stop fucking lying and saying that Triple H beat and raped you. He's like, knock it off. There's the fucking train, But yeah, and she was like, no, that's not what happened. Whatever. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it's a really good interview to listen to. But either way, fuck that train. Why is it rolling through right now? It's so gay.
Hobos. Nighttime train ride.
So anyway, X-Pac had to cancel, but Shawn and Kevin Nash and someone else still went. Yeah. But Scott Hall no-called, no-showed. And wasn't responding to texts, wouldn't answer calls. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay. Well, so then finally, so everyone thinks he's like fucking drunk or dead or something like that because, And then, but apparently, according to DDP, he says he's okay. So I don't know if he relapsed or not. So we'll see what comes up.
Maybe he tried to call him, but that was like the second they stepped away from their phone.
Shut up. Shut up. Anyway.
That happened to him. Like, Scott Hall called him, but he had to step away from his phone. If you listen to our podcast, you'll find this.
It was literally, just to quick recap, DDP set up a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter or whatever for Jake the Snake. And I think it was for like a hip or something. And one of them was hip, one of them was shoulder. And that went really well. He raised the money immediately. They got Jake on the right track, and he's been doing well. Did the same thing for Scott Hall. And Scott Hall was like my original favorite wrestler. Like, just when I was a kid, that was like it. Razor Ramon was like the fucking coolest dude ever. And so I was like, fuck it. And they have like perks. And there was like $100 perk. And so I pitched in for that. And with that, you got a shirt. You got a signed picture of him, like, to you, and then you got a phone call from him. And the way they set it up, there's a shitload. Like, dude, they raised all the money, like, immediately. And it was for some sort of surgery. And like I said, it was either shoulder or hip. And they raised the money immediately, but then they had so many people that they had to, like, do, like, blocks of it to where, like, one night they would just get together and make, like, a fucking, like, 1,000 phone calls. And then they had to go and they still have appearances and shit to do and businesses to run. And then they get together a night like a month later and do like 1,000 more phone calls. Anyway, I never answer fucking numbers I don't know or block calls. I stuck by my phone for months and months and months. Answered every fucking call I could. It was never him. And then one night in fucking November, I wasn't even thinking about it at that point, because it wasn't even in my head. I got up and went to the bathroom. Just, take a piss. I was gone for 30 seconds. Pissed, washed my hands, shut off the light, came back in. Didn't even look at my phone. And it was like an hour later, and like I picked up my phone just to check the time, and I had a notification on there that says missed call and voicemail. And I click on it. It's like a number I don't know. I'm like, that's fucking weird. Click on the voicemail, and then it's like, hey, yo, this is Scott Hall calling. And I'm like, oh, my God! I was so pissed. But yeah, so I have a message from him at least. Cool. But yeah, I was really pissed that I didn't get to talk to him. Because I guess he talked to people for like, 5 minutes somewhere in there, just kind of bullshitted with him. You could talk to him for a minute. But whatever. I got the autograph. I got a shitty shirt and voicemail.
I was gonna ask if that was the shitty shirt.
Yeah. The Hall hashtag Hall good. Yeah, fucking asshole. Anyway, so he's all right. Did you hear about Chris Jericho and Sin Cara?
Yeah, the backstage brawl.
Yeah, well, okay, so there were like different stories of like where it happened and what happened, and you know, people saying that he just flipped out, this and that. So the real story, if you didn't hear, there was a fight between Chris Jericho and Sin Cara, whatever you know,
Hunico or whatever.
Yeah, whatever, yeah, and whatever version of Sin Cara it is now. So apparently there were just all these conflicting stories about a fight happening, and you know, Chris Jericho biting him and shit like that. And so anyway, essentially what happened, the true story is they were on a tour bus, and there's a bunch of guys on the tour bus. Apparently Sin Cara was just being annoying as fuck, because you know, like if you hang out with someone, like when you were younger, you'd hang out with them for like 6 days in a row. Yeah. And by like day 5, they have to spend the night that night or something. Like day 5, you want to fucking kill them. Yeah. See, there you go.
He says that because he lived or lived with me for a while.
Oh so. God. Yeah, but you just want to fucking murder them, and you can't get away from them. You know, and like they're just doing like everything they do annoys you. Well, I guess Sin Cara was sitting there and just like, he was just making noises, just being fucking annoying and just driving everybody on the bus nuts. And yeah, there. And someone told him, I think it might have been Chris Jericho, I don't know, but someone's like, "Shut the fuck up, knock it off." And this is like the final report that like everyone's confirmed. Everyone's just like, "Stop, motherfucker! You got to quit. You got to stop." And he was just like, and then just start doing it again, you know. And then, fucking Chris like. So once Chris told him to fuck himself, like knock it off, Sin Cara just blew up and threw a punch at him, and he missed, didn't get it. But then, of course, he was saying that he knocked Jericho out and shit like that. And
yeah, because I saw all kinds of memes, like people were doing the 2K17 like backstage fights, and they're like, "What is it? Sin Cara wins by KO or some shit."
And Chris Jericho, he posted a tweet. And he was making fun of it, saying he was going to take bath salts and turn into a zombie, because there were reports that he like bit Sin Cara in the face and shit like that. And he's like, that never happened. So he was like making jokes about taking bath salts, you know, eating people's faces and shit. And then he made a tweet, he's like, that's weird. I haven't been knocked out since 1994 when whatever happened. You know, he's like, this is all bullshit. And then finally, the story broke where Chris said it was largely about nothing and it resembled more of a scuffle than a full-fledged fight. Sin Cara threw one punch and then a minor melee, and it was broken up. Tensions oftentimes rise on these extended international tours, which can bring out the worst in people. This scrap apparently occurred on the bus en route to Glasgow. At the end of the day, it was seemingly much to do about not that much on a slow news day online.
Apparently, though, I guess...
And they threw him off the bus, too. They're like, get the fuck out.
There's, like, rumor that he's, I guess, in anger management now.
Yeah, they put him in anger management, and Jericho was calling... Because this is the third time he's done this shit.
Yeah.
And so Jericho was calling for his job and trying to throw his weight around, and so now he's been exiled to SmackDown. So he's not even on Raw anymore. He can't travel with the Raw guys, can't be with the Raw guys. He's done.
He, I guess, had a fight with fucking one of the Vaudevillains or some shit. Like, not... I think maybe like a week or two before we started the podcast.
Yeah, he's being an asshole. He looks like an asshole, too. You ever see him? He just looks like a piece of shit. So, there's that. Rumors of Hulk Hogan.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, were floating around. Hogan, however, popped up a couple days ago.
And was like, nope.
And said he's like, that's not true at all. His daughter put it out there that he was in negotiations, and he says, like, first of all, my daughter needs a big boot to the head. And then he's like, second of all,
a leg drop to the net.
I went and asked her, like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just putting it out there, just trying to get it going. He's like, yeah, thanks. You know, so he's like, I haven't talked to anybody, so I don't know. So that kind of sucks, because I do want him to come back and just kind of be like a face, because who gives a shit? You know, last thing in wrestling, this pisses me off. Stephanie McMahon wants to sign Ronda Rousey as soon as her MMA career is over, which, fuck that shit. Can't fucking stand it. Better not happen.
Why?
Because number one, Ronda Rousey, fucking terrible actor. Okay, she's absolutely horrible. Oh, she's terrible. But the thing is also, she's not good in real life or scripted to be on a mic. She's fucking terrible. Okay, here, let me break down Ronda Rousey for you real quick. So, Rousey, when she first popped up, she was like this sweet, innocent, like, I've practiced every day my entire life. My mom used to attack me with arm bars at 4 a.m, and that's how she'd wake me up and all this shit. And she was like this little like sweetheart that I liked her. you know, and then finally you got to start seeing her like personality come out.
Yeah.
She's a fucking asshole. Like she's, and it's
She
not,
looks
it's not
like
like,
one,
a nor-
but she's like a
oh,
badass
Oh,
looking
she's a
asshole.
fucking bitch, dude. Like she's straight up. It's like if you start watching like they do an embedded series, so like there's an
Yeah.
embedded series coming out now for like the greatest card ever this weekend. But the embedded series will follow around fighters, and each embedded series where she's fighting, you'll see her come out more and more as like a real person. In this last one where she was fighting Holly Holm, she was being a fucking cunt the entire time. Like all she was doing was talking shit on Holly and about how she probably can't even get wet for her boyfriend and all that. It was fucking weird shit. Just being like, she was just attacking, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she's supposed to be like this idol for like little girls, and because she's this woman who's killing everybody. But even I said though, like and you can ask all my friends this, whatever we talked about. I was like, look, there are the three, and it's kind of like what's going on with women's.
Did he say that?
Well, motherfucker! I was like, "What are
He
you
said
saying?"
his friends, not his family.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But anyway, I even told them because it's kind of going on. It was at the time, where kind of like what's going on in wrestling right now with Sasha and Charlotte, and just these couple just rotating all the time. So like the top three were like Holly, Ronda, and Misha Tate. And I always said, I was like, Ronda's a bad matchup for Misha. Holly's a bad matchup for Ronda, and Misha's a bad matchup for Holly. So it's just this weird intertwined thing where, and then anyway, she fought Holly, and Holly beat the fuck out of her, and I was like, I fucking told you! But anyway, back to the point, Ronda, she's a fucking asshole. A lot of people don't see how she's like fake, which I don't understand how you can't see it. So I really don't want her in there.
She definitely does have that.
She's
look,
a fucking asshole. She really is.
I also think that same thing though about Corey Graves. I think that guy's probably the biggest fucking.
Oh, I'm
douche
sure.
ever.
I'm sure he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
But she likes Pokemon. Right?
Yeah, she
see,
does
that's the
like
thing is like
Pokemon.
people dug up like her profile from when she was like 14 and she was like a moderator on some message board, which is fine. Here's the thing: there's a lot of shit I like, but you know what? There's a lot of shit that
Like Skyrim. I would
yeah,
not
exactly.
have.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Reese's.
assholes. Yeah.
So, are you saying if I dig deep enough, there's going to be a picture of you dressed up like the Dragonborn?
No,
Damn it.
because that wouldn't be embarrassing. I'd be like, fuck yeah. I mean, I have a picture of me dressed up as Braveheart, shit like that. So it's close enough. But anyway, yeah, that's about it for wrestling. So to end this, we have a new president. So we have to
President elect. President elect.
Who cares? That's what counts.
But did you hear? Apparently, what is it? A group of scientists that predicted 9/11 predicted that Obama's going to be the last president.
What the fuck are you talking
There's,
about?
I'll send you the link or whatever when I get home.
The
on Facebook.
last president?
Yeah.
That's not going to end anytime soon.
I don't know. Man.
Presidency? There's no
No,
way.
no. Like maybe the world's going to end. So
That's
Yeah,
fucking
there's
retarded.
that's been floating around a lot.
Well,
lately.
okay,
It's
well-
the end of the world now.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, well, how is Obama the last president when Trump is now officially the new
because
president?
he's not officially, he hasn't been sworn in.
He will be
He's
sworn in
technically-
January, but
I know.
he's been elected the next president. So the world's not going to end in the
Well,
next 3
we
months.
have 2 months to live.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
It's true.
I have plans.
They predicted 9/11.
No, they didn't.
They did.
You know how they predicted 9/11? Because it was fucking written down as a false flag operation, you asshole.
Negative just views do not necessarily
They
represent.
do! They do! Dude, that shit happened in the 90s where they fucking invaded Cuba and shit. Or they tried to anyway, rather. Because what they
Hey,
did...
I think it's in the top drawer of your tinfoil hat.
No, that's not... Okay, look, first of all...
It's in the bottom drawer.
Yeah. Okay, look, this
bigger drawer.
is all we'll talk about, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Here's the thing. They tried to do that shit before where they were
Yeah.
trying to set it up to where people would so they were going to set up an attack on American soil for something. And so that way they could rally the American people to be for a war, to go and do it. And they never pulled the trigger on it. Well, they got someone in office who wanted to pull the fucking trigger on it. Look at what fucking happened, man. I mean, it's a demolition explosion. Like, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Why, when the fucking plane hit up here, why did it go boom, 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 boom from the fucking bottom? It's a controlled explosion. Look at the fucking... I know you know it's true because you're being an asshole. So anyway, and then...
I don't care about
Well,
it.
that's
Like,
what I'm
I know,
saying.
I'm sorry. Like, I know that we might lose a lot of viewers, and I don't mean it. Like, I
Fuck
mean,
'em.
the shit. Like, it sucks that a lot of people had to die that day. Like,
Oh yeah,
whatever,
it's
you
terrible.
know. Like,
but
it's
then
awful.
the other thing though, what about the building that also blew up from the ground up that nothing hit?
Which one?
You don't know about that?
No.
There's a whole other building. I think it's called Tower 7 that went down. And they were trying to say that a plane hit that too. Nothing ever hit it, and it just went down.
Now people aren't going to take us seriously.
It's fucking true. The building's gone. It's not there anymore because it blew up and nothing hit it. There's literally
Watch Spider-Man.
There's literally No, I'm dead seriously though. There was a camera on that fucking building and it went down. It was a controlled explosion. It was because if you watch Vegas when they they blow up those old casinos,
yeah,
it's the same detonation because there's a way to control the building to go down to where it doesn't fucking fall everywhere and go and fucking hit houses and shit. Dude, if the World Trade Center would have been hit and fell over, look at all the buildings around it that it would have fucked up. You know, look at all dude, it's downtown. You know what I mean? It would have fucking fell over into this, fucked all this shit up, would have fucked all these streets up. Instead, they went fucking straight down in a fucking controlled explosion. Either way, they did that to another building as well, and nothing fucking hit it. They fucked up on that one. But anyway, it like all the shit that happened there matched up exactly with these documents about how they were trying to do it before. And what happened? We went to war for fucking oil, and we had American soldiers fucking guarding fucking what's that plant that you can make fucking heroin with? The poppy plants or whatever.
Poppy seeds,
they had American soldiers guarding all that shit and fucking oil. And anyway, back to
you know how
the
many
original
poems
point.
there are about poppy seed plants and stuff in World War One?
Oh, I know, because that shit made him feel good.
Yeah, there's it's like Milk of Paradise or some shit. I don't know.
But
I'll give it
either
to
way-
you. It's like a really good book. if you
Anyway,
like poems.
fuck all that conspiracy shit. What's true is true. Anyway, we have a new president, going to be sworn in January.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Who did you vote for?
Man never.
Who
votes in
cares?
bells.
Who cares?
No,
It's
I
over.
went Hillary.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Trump's crazy.
Hillary's a fucking criminal, though.
So is Trump.
No, how? For what?
He's like defrauded all kinds of people. Like I don't want
How?
to get into too much like with his fucking Trump college and shit. Like there's just I don't know numerous and apparently like undocumented workers that he's hired and everything. Just like
That's business.
long.
That's business. That's not criminal.
that is criminal.
No, it's not.
It's like
Is it criminal on a federal level? Let's go there then.
It's not criminal on a federal
There you
level.
go.
You're right.
There
Well,
you
I
go.
don't know actually for sure. It might be.
Well, here's the thing. Like the thing that really pissed me off about the election the most, which I don't care who people voted for, you know, all that shit. But the thing is I did want Trump to win, and he did. But here's the reason why. So, a lot of people don't get that the president really doesn't have a lot of control
Yeah,
anyway.
no.
They have advisors.
They think he's like a
They
fucking
have to
just
go
gonna-
through the House. They have to do a bunch of shit. And that was the
what
thing.
is it, like 3/4 or some shit. Or,
Yeah, that's the thing that I posted on Facebook. I was like, dude, people are freaking out.
They
and they're
are
just like,
ridiculous.
this is fucking crazy, blah, blah. This is
remember
the worst
when
thing
Obama
ever.
got elected? How Texas is like, we're gonna succeed from America.
Yeah, but
or
here's the
some
thing.
shit.
People think, like, dude, white people are getting beat up in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, black people are literally grabbing cars that have Trump stickers on them and ripping people out and beating the shit out of
See,
them.
I don't agree with that. Like either way,
Stop
like,
doing that.
Sorry, I'm not like I think Trump's a big asshat and stuff, but I would never like pull somebody out and fucking
Well, yeah, but
destroy
and,
them
dude,
for
people
their
are going
opinion.
crazy, and people are like starting hashtags like "I'm still with her." It's like she fucking lost. Like she's not
It's
gonna
true.
be. But here's like the thing is as much as I see it, Trump is not. He's not qualified to be in.
Oh.
But the only difference is I do like what he's saying about our country. Is like our country's in shit right now.
hate Muslims,
We
is
need
that
to.
what it
Yes,
is?
exactly. We need to stop going over and fucking with other people's business. We need to fucking bring back factories and give people jobs here. And that's what he said in his closing speech. Is like, we're going to build fucking bridges and tunnels and shit again. We're going to put American people to work. We need to get this shit going again. We need to stop fucking around with other people's business. Fuck off. Also, Hillary would have started a war with Russia, and that would have fucking sucked. And the second Trump
You're like,
got in... And,
I don't like war.
well, dude, fuck going to war with Russia, dude. Fuck that shit. But anyway, the second, and even Putin said, he's like, Hillary gets in, we're going to have a huge fucking problem. But then the second Trump is in, Putin puts out a statement. He's like, we're ready to fucking reconcile. Let's fucking party, you know?
Russia
So-
rigged the election.
Exactly. No, but that's the thing. Hillary, that was the other thing is a lot of dead names started coming up that voted for and illegal
That's
people.
the same
and-
garbage they said before.
No,
though.
but it's true
Like,
though. They've popped it up.
Yeah.
So it's
and
come
all
up.
the ballot boxes.
Yeah, I was going to say the
that
ballot
wouldn't
boxes. Yeah.
Wouldn't let 'em- there's video proof.
But what about that? You know, like the guy who was sitting there like 2 days before the election. It's rigged. It's rigged. Like wins by one of the highest votes ever. Or, like
Well, yeah, but that's the thing though is and a lot of people are doing that because they are starting to see all this shit. But then one of the main things is one of the largest suppliers of the new electronic vote.
Yeah.
Well, and to go back real quick, one guy on YouTube, he's like, look how easy these are to hack. And he went up to one and he started fucking with it, and he showed how he could get in and change it to where if you hit Hillary, it went in for Hillary, but if you hit it for Trump, it would also go in for Hillary. And guess what? Who funds that fucking company that makes it? Clinton Foundation.
That same thing happened though with Bush.
So-
like that's how they said he won too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Because
Bush,
Gore was
Bush and whatever.
Gore should have won. That was
That's
the whole
who
thing.
I voted for actually.
Yeah,
Man,
Gore.
bear, pig.
yeah. Gore. I actually have a sticker that says "We must all stop Man Bear Pig" or some shit like that. I need to put it on my truck. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't, either way, like I said, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we have a new president. It's fucking crazy. So I just think it's funny. I just want to talk about how people are. Have you seen people flipping out?
Yeah, have you seen I think it's funny though. There's I guess some I don't know how to say this delicately. Christian friends of mine on Facebook, who are like
Retards. Yeah.
Yeah, I voted for Trump or whatever, and then they're getting mad at people for cussing at them, and I'm like, it's what Trump did.
Yeah.
You're a fucking person in charge now, the one you so happily voted for. You get mad if I say I want to grab somebody by the pussy.
I think it's crazy that everyone's flipping out so
Yeah.
hard and saying that.
It's-
There's always people that are like, "Oh, it's not my president." Yeah, that's fine, but it's so over the top right now.
It's ridiculous.
That I was just like, dude, you guys got to stop. And it's like he's going to blow up the country, and it's like I posted on Facebook. I was like, he that's not how it works. He can't just pick up the phone and be like, launch him. He has
Right.
to go through 8 advisors, and they
There's-
all have to agree before they even can set that shit off.
I guess, kind of worried though. I feel like he burned a lot of bridges on his way to the office.
Fuck him.
So I just don't know how much stuff's going to actually be able to
But
get done.
one of the good things is, though, I think part of the reason is because Hillary takes so much money, especially, and there's all this
Yeah,
shit from all
there's
these
that, yeah.
countries and shit that she was taking money from, and that sex slaves and shit like this. It's all fucking crazy. But anyway, the only thing I really like about it is he's a businessman and he's a billionaire, so he can't be bought by companies.
But
you know
I
what I
guess-
mean?
Yeah,
So-
I don't know that I really buy the can't be bought thing. Because
What's he gonna
what
do?
did Ted DiBiase said, everybody has a price. I'm going to
I'm sure he does, but they don't have the price to where he's going to be interested because they don't do
But
that. They do
Hillary
that for
and-
people who aren't multimillionaires and make them multimillionaires. So that's why it's worth it to them.
Hillary
what his
and Bill,
price
though,
is?
had, plenty of cash, too.
You know what his price is?
Huh.
Jazz.
Hillary and Bill, though, have, plenty of cash, too, though. They don't really need it. They don't need to be...
They didn't have plenty of cash when they first started, though.
I know,
that's what I'm
but
saying. They started the Clinton
they're-
Foundation.
I think...
And when they started getting into politics is when they started fucking taking all the money.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
then-
of course they have money because they fucking took it.
It was after his election and stuff, from the speeches and everything that he's done, and, books or whatever, he banked, $40 million or something.
Oh yeah.
I was watching
Well, and
somewhere.
she was taking just millions of dollars for speeches.
I think that's so dumb, sorry.
Yeah.
I just... go talk for free. Whatever. Give somebody
Well, no,
a
that's
bun,
not what
know?
it's about. Whereas Trump, they broke it down. He spent 63% less per vote
Yeah, I hear
than
that he did.
anybody,
I
which is
just- yeah.
hilarious. So, but he's a businessman. That's what I'm saying. I like that he's focusing on America. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about Trump for a second because it's crazy.
It is
but it's not a
crazy.
bad thing. Until he fucks something up really bad, shut
That's
up.
what I was telling people. Like I said, I definitely didn't vote for him, but I just kind of see him being more of an ineffective president than a cause destruction president. You know, what
I don't
mean?
think
Or-
he's gonna fucking start any shit, especially now that if we
survived Bush years.
Well,
you
the
know, I
thing
think
is,
we're gonna
though,
be
see,
fine.
Bush wanted to go to war. She wanted to go to war. She wanted to control Syrian airspace and shit. And in order to do that, you got to go to fucking war to do that. Fucking psycho. But then the thing is Trump. If we're allies with Russia now, holy shit! No one's ever gonna fuck with us, dude. That's it. That's done. You can't go to war anymore because if we have Russia going with us, you are fucked just on numbers alone. So even though we have the most powerful military in the world, Russia's fucking right there.
I do have.
So-
Can I tell you a funny Trump thing I did? Sorry, this makes me laugh. I was just cruising through Facebook, and one of those classified sites where people ask. Anyways, they're like, "My 13-year-old son's being disrespectful and yelling and cussing and everything. What could I do?" And I was all, "Tell him run for president." Work for Trump. And nobody laughed. Everybody just yelled at me. I was like, "Come on, have a little bit of a."
Yeah,
you know,
no, I just thought it was crazy. And then
Yeah.
she never responded, but Amy Schumer is being such a fucking asshole.
they're
about
all
it.
moving, right? Apparently,
No,
Like,
and
there's a whole-
everyone's like, pack your fucking bags, bitch. And she's like, I was just saying that as a joke. I'm not going anywhere. Now everyone's yelling at her.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate Amy Schumer anyway because she's a fucking rapist and a fucking joke thief. So, and those are all true, by the way. I'm not making shit up. So anyway, yeah, she posted, and this is how fucking dumb she is, how uninformed. So let me read this and then we'll end.
Did you watch the election night though coverage? A lot of
Dude, I fell asleep like at 11 or some shit because it wasn't updating anymore. The numbers, it was at like 213 to 203.
That's and I
was
fell
like,
asleep then.
I'm out.
But I was watching, and every person that they interviewed, they're like, "Why'd you vote for Trump?" And they all were all, "He says what's on his mind." I like that. Like everyone,
Well, yeah.
I was like, "You guys really should have like talked
Well,
to the
and that's
people
another thing.
before."
But this is why I'm so like Amy Schumer really pissed me off with this. She wrote this thing and she posted this picture of Donald Trump. Okay,
Yeah.
and the quote says, "If I were to run, I'd run as a Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. They believe anything on Fox News. I could lie and they'd still eat it up. I bet my numbers would be terrific." That's a completely made up quote. Never fucking said it, and she's pushing this bullshit. And she's saying like she's like one of these women like, my heart's broken, how are we ever going to get through this?
Yeah.
And she's saying that like people who voted for Trump are weak. You are not just misinformed, you didn't even attempt information. You say lock her up when you know nothing but the word email. Like she's being a fuck. And then she turned off all the comments because everyone was like, why are you pushing this bullshit? He didn't say it, you're a fucking cunt.
I heard that
Leave the
like other
country."
things though, and there's like audio actually
Of what?
of him saying that.
That's not true.
I'll show you.
It's not fucking true.
It is.
It's a fake fucking quote. It's been proven fake. Shut the fuck up.
Just like the towers apparently were
yeah,
proven
exactly.
to blow down.
Anyway, so she turned off all of her comments. But yeah, the one thing that really pissed me off about the election, which again, I don't care if you like Hillary and you want to vote for Hillary, cool. Like I have no problem. But the problem was women were voting for her just because she's a woman, which is completely against the fucking point. And I thought it was hilarious because there was a video where
People
they
were voting for Trump just because he says cuss words and yells
I'm
at
sure some
Muslims.
people took. Here's the thing: 11,000 people voted for Harambe. All right,
I know.
So
You know
I
how
thought
many
it was
Ric
higher than that. I
Flair?
thought
Ric
it was
Flair
like
got a
13.
shit ton of
I don't
votes
know.
too. Actually,
yeah, so did
Flair
Matt Hardy.
yeah. Matt Hardy got like
So-
100,000 votes or some shit like that.
Yeah, the FBI called him. They're like, hey, by the way, because if you get more, I think it's a thing where if you get more than 100,000 votes, you get investigated by the FBI just to make sure you're not doing anything.
I
So-
would love to have broken Matt Hardy as president.
It'd be funny.
He's like, hello, it's a premonition.
But yeah, the thing that was funny was they went up to all these women and they were like placing stickers on Susan B. Anthony's
Yeah, that's
headstone
what I
and
saw
shit.
a bunch.
And then they would interview them and be like, "Why'd you vote for Hillary?" And they'd be like, "Because she's a woman." They'd be like, "Okay, what about her politics?" And they couldn't comment on them. Period.
See,
and
the
then
same
they're like,
thing, though,
"What
like-
about all the crimes that she's committed? What about the emails? And what about this and this and this and this and this?" And they wouldn't talk about. They're like, "Fuck off." They get mad. And it's like you can't look. If she's just a woman doesn't need to be in the White House. If a woman does get elected and she's the right woman for the job, awesome. It's like these women that get pushed by in fire stations and shit just for affirmative action. If they can't do the job, like they're failing like push-ups and they were like passing them the fucking all this other shit and they like couldn't beat the test. And then you got some fucking 900-pound dude burning up in a building and they can't fucking take him out. But you got two guys in there that didn't get the job because a fucking woman had to be in there.
I really think though, like either way, because there were a lot of people that voted for Trump just because he said fuck or something, or
Oh, I'm sure some
He
people were
made
like,
fun of
fuck it,
handicap.
this is going to be hilarious,
Yeah.
But a lot of people do agree with him because he's, he wants to...
Do you know crimes
work with-
against Muslims have like tripled since he started talking about that stuff?
Good,
For
fuck
no
him.
reason, just attacking these poor people.
These poor people.
Yeah.
You mean these terrorists?
No. His views do not necessarily represent the views of Gavin and our Stupid Idiots Wrestling podcast.
No, I don't give a shit. I don't really argue politics too much, but I just thought it was funny that women are voting for Hillary just because she's a woman, and then people are voting for Trump just because fuck Hillary. Like that's not the reason you vote. Vote on their politics.
Yeah.
Which that's the main
I
reason
wish
Trump
the
won
monkey
though
would
was
have
his
won.
politics. Who?
The monkey.
It's a gorilla asshole.
Gorilla, sorry.
Jesus. You're supposed to be teaching kids. Terrible.
I don't need to teach them.
Exactly.
They teach me every day.
Is that
Let's
what they
end on
do?
that note.
Dicks
I
out
was
for
supposed to
Harambe.
throw it.
Goodbye.
Whoa. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I didn't call you idiots. I called you stupid idiots.